Good morning, Soldier Boy here, and welcome back to Kingdom Come Deliverance for what is live stream number 15 as we continue our journey through the game. Good morning, I hope your week is ending the way you wanted to. We're back today for 3.5 hours as we continue on from yesterday's stream. Now, yesterday we had a bit of a nightmare. We carried on with the main story. We actually managed to find the counterfeiter's workshop via the engraver's apprentice and Master Faithful. We also learned a little bit more about Ulrich, and he eventually left. We arrested the guy in charge of the counterfeiting operation, and we then made a decision which went on to affect the rest of the stream. So we decided that we would go and find Rattay, or however you want to say his name. We had two missions to do, and it was either go and find him first. We know he's following the engraver's apprentice. Or we could go back to Sir Radzig and talk about what the guy we arrested told him in the interrogation. So we decided, rather than having trips back and forth from Sasau to Rattay, we would go and find Rattay first, and then we'd go back to Sir Radzig. Now, we found Rattay eventually, and we thought, brilliant. We then talked to him and chased him back down when he tried to run away. And then things took a turn. So it went to a loading screen, and it didn't change. It stayed on the loading screen, and we couldn't do anything. So in the end, we had to finish the stream early and come out of the game. Frustratingly, after what we've been doing, I then, after the stream, checked our save was still intact, because there's always a chance that the save then gets corrupted. It isn't corrupted, which is good, but we've lost about an hour. Now, I think pretty much that hour was us trying to find Rattay, which means we haven't lost a massive amount, because a lot of it was running around trying to wait for him to turn up and stuff like that. So we haven't lost there. But we also found, by finding Rattay first, we actually failed the other part of the mission of going to see Sir Radzig. We failed that. So that means today we need to go and see Sir Radzig first, then come back and find Rattay. Now, I'm not sure if us finding Rattay first was what broke the game yesterday. It would be unlikely, I think, for that to be the cause of what happened. But at the same time, I don't know. So the aim today, we're going to go to Rattay, see Sir Radzig first, because we know otherwise we failed that. And then we'll have to come back to Sasau to find Rattay. I think that's the only way forward. I'm hoping we don't have the same issue again. It's the first time I think we've had an issue in game like that, which is a little bit frustrating. Let's load in while I'm talking. Yeah. So yeah, frustrating, mainly because obviously we lost so much time. It's never good losing an hour worth of gameplay. But we have learned we need to find Rattay. We need to go to Radzig first. So let's just double. I loaded the save to check that we were safe, and that was it. I just wanted to make sure the save wasn't corrupted. So I actually haven't done anything else bar just check it was okay. So what I think first and foremost, let us just check the quest line. So return to Rattay and speak to Radzig. Find Rattay. As I say, Radzig I think we should do first. It makes the most sense to do it first, based on the fact that obviously the game crashed when we did Rattay first. Like I say, I don't know if it's connected. It may not be, but just in case it is, I think it's definitely worth doing. So we need to head back to Rattay. Now, we have tried fast traveling previously, and it went okay, although we did get attacked. But travelling back and forth is frustrating, mainly because it's not exactly a close distance. It's all the way down here. So I think we fast travel and see what happens. If we get attacked, we defend ourselves as we always do and go from there. But I think it's probably worth fast travelling just to try and speed things up a bit. In terms of other missions around here, I'm just had a thought. Okay, that's there, Mirhod. Yeah. There are still other missions to do around different places, but I think this is our focus for the minute. I'm just wanted to actually just check while I had a thought. If we go over here, is the mission to save Esther still done? Yes. So this was after. So the last save we had was after we'd saved Esther. So I think we're going to fast travel. We've just slept, we've just eaten, so everything's good in that respect. And then we may even fast travel back, depending as well. But this hopefully will mean we don't lose out on anything in terms of we don't fail the mission because we've gone to see Sir Radzig first. That's my hope anyway. And hopefully that means we won't have the same issue with a Potter again. I don't know. But let's fast travel and see what happens. If we get into a fight, we get into a fight. Hopefully we don't. Just because if you get into a fight, it's all well and good, but you can make some money out of it. But your gear is probably then damaged. Fixing it costs money. We've got some really good gear at the minute. I don't want to lose any of that because it can't get fixed or anything. That's the thing. But yeah, we could get attacked at any point. That's the thing. You can try and run away on Varsha. We tried to do it previously when we was attacked. We tried to leave it, flee essentially, but it kept coming up again and again, and eventually the flee was like 60% and it wasn't worth it. So we fought. It was only one guy, admittedly. We beat him in the end. But fighting takes time, and when you're trying to complete things, you don't really want to waste that time if you can help it. While we're here, we can always do the other mission, the next mission with Teresa as well, if we wanted to, because that's local. We've made it all the way there without being attacked. Wow, okay. Nice. I wasn't sure that would happen. I thought we may get attacked. Right, we're going to go and see Sir Radzig and see if he's learnt anything from the guy we captured. Hopefully he did. And we'll go from there. I still want to have a look out for a better sword. That's something. Oh, that's a good point. Have we lost anything in terms of gear? How many... Saviour Snaps, we've got 1. Marigold Decoction, 9. Plenty of Marigold Decoction. Not too worried about that. We've got plenty of space. Have we got any Saviour Snaps on our horse? Because if so, probably should transfer them across. If not, we need to make some. Is all my thinking is. I think we might need to make some. Oh no, we've got 4 there. Okay. So we've got 5 Saviour Snaps. We'll have to make some more if we need them in due course. Right, so Radzig. Where is he is the question. He looks like he's walking around. Oh, there he is. He's walking away from it. Don't walk away, I want to speak to you. Right. Talk.
There's the man. Good
There we go. Reputation gained as well. Sir. Nice.
I tell you to take a well-earned rest, but unfortunately I need one more thing from you.
Whatever you command.
Jezek refuses to talk to us. The stubborn bastard's asking to see you.
Oh.
Me? Indeed. Normally I'd send for Captain Bernard to beat it out of him, but then I told myself...
Why does he want to speak to us?
Keen to speak to you.
I'll try to get something out of him. Where is he?
He's locked up in the tower. Bernard will give you the key.
Very well, sir.
Okay. So that's DLC, so we're not going to touch that at this point. It does say achieved. We haven't lost the Potter bit.
May I be of service, my lord?
Is there anything else you need from us?
Henry. Chief Engineer Fafar has been asking for someone reliable to assist.
Okay, so there's another mission to do with Fafar.
Is it about Scalets?
In a manner of speaking. Master Fafar has, well, evil forebodings. I think he may want to send you to the Scalets mines.
I've already been to the mines.
Everything can be rebuilt with enough will and resources.
Oh, well, okay, so there's another mission at the mines, the King's Silver. That's a new mission as well.
From Chief Engineer Fafar. For the time being, consider yourself his handyman.
It's always nice getting these extra missions, and the plan will be to complete as many as we can.
Where? Now that's a good question.
Before we finish,
he ought to be somewhere at Perkstein, unless he's gone off to deal with some problem or other. Look around. You're bound to run into him.
Well, thank you. I'll go and see him straight away.
Good luck, Hal.
Okay, so a new mission there as well, and that's to help the King's Silver. Talk to the Chief Engineer. So that's to do with the mines. I've already been in the mines once to find the person we're about to go and interrogate, to be fair. Right. So we need to find We need to find Captain Bernard to then get the key, and then we can question Jezik. So where is Captain Bernard is the question. Okay, Captain Bernard is all the way over here. And then we can go and speak to the captive. I will say the dog is starting to annoy me. Being it's 98 at least. But yeah, just because he doesn't do anything, and if anything, it's just annoying having to keep feeding him, to be honest. I suppose it's a good problem to have, I suppose. Right, how are we food-wise? Energy, yeah, we're all good. Okay, is there any other missions while we're here? When we go, who's over? That's over there. Okay, so Jezik's over there, so we've got to quickly go and see Sir Bernard, and then we'll come back and speak to Jezik. So we're going to see Captain Bernard for the key first and foremost. It doesn't look like we've got any other missions here, but I will quickly check. We do want a better weapon if we can. So our current sword, and I still think we want to try other weapons, but it's just we've got our most skills are in sword, so it makes sense to keep using sword. But I so want to use a different weapon. We're nearly level 10 with sword, just gives us more perks. Mace is only 1. Axe was always the one I wanted to have a look at, to be fair. But we just haven't got anything. I do think we need to level up Axe. Someone did say Axe is good for when you're fighting someone who's got lots of armour, where sword isn't. So it'd be quite nice to swap to that sometimes, is my thinking. Rather than the spike club. In fact, let's move that to the horse. And we currently have an axe on our horse. The cumin axe, although we can't use that currently. Oh, we can. It just needs fixing. So the cumin axe we've got is 32, 30, only 2 stab, but that's obvious. We need to fix it, obviously. So I think we transfer that across. And we fix it now in the weaponsmith. And then potentially we look and see what we've got that's maybe something better. So we'll fix the axe, and we'll try and use that a little bit instead of the sword, I think. So let's repair the axe first. It's only 22. We'll always haggle it. I don't know if I could have fixed it myself with the grinding stone, to be fair. I didn't think about that. But this will raise reputation anyway and increase speech skill, so doing both isn't a big deal.
What about this?
That's not enough.
Didn't think it'd be enough.
Oh, that's a decent
We
price.
always haggle once and take the price they give us. But reputation gained. Right, let's have a look at what he's got. As I say, I'm thinking potentially a better axe would be nice. A battle axe with a metal plated handle. We've got the strength to use it. 23 stab, 36 slash 900. We've got 1.3k on us currently. What's our... it's worth nothing, is it really? We did buy a new shield with extra defense as well. So our axe isn't worth very much. Annoyingly. That's a lot of money. But that would be incredible, that axe. Look at that. That is some good stats. That's not far off sword kind of stats, to be fair. We go to our sword here. 48, 48, 5. 23, 36, 34. That's still not bad. Bailiff's mace. Blunt damage 61. Wow. I think someone did say as well about using a mace is good against armor as well. It's 1.5k though. Burger sword. 43, 43, 2. It's not as good as ours. Cleaver. So we haven't really used a big sword yet either. That's something we've not really used. Coxcomb. That's a short sword. So short sword is kind of what we specialised in more than anything else. Decorate hunting sword. Not amazing though. A falchion. Again, not much beats our current. Strength 12 for that one. I kind of want to buy the other axe. 2.6k. The weapons are very expensive. Not if we sell them, they're not. But every time we go to buy them, they're extremely expensive. A piercer. Better in stab damage than ours. Razor, again, better in slash. Warhammer. I did say I wanted a Warhammer, to be fair. That's the thing. There's so many. It's choice of weapons, and I don't quite know what I want to do. I want to use an axe, but I also want to use a Warhammer. And there is a benefit to these. So Warhammers are good against armor, by the looks of things. 605. Do you know what? Let's take the Warhammer. Instead of the axe, let's go Warhammer and mace. 47 blunt damage. I like the look of the Warhammer. Bailiff's mace. 61 blunt damage. That's better than the mate? That's better than the other one, isn't it? That's 61. So what were you thinking about the blunt damage? Yeah, it's only 47. Although that is 1.5k though. Captain's mace down here, 35. We haven't really used the Warhammer. We will need to practice and train in it. Morgenstern, 40 blunt. Panak, 39. I kind of want the Warhammer. We're going to buy that. We have got our one to sell. In fact, come out of this quickly. What we'll do, we'll transfer the Spike Club across. I don't think we've got anything else to sell, really. And then, so we'll sell the Spike Club. I think what we do is we transfer the Cumin Axe back to the horse. We're not going to go axe, we're going to go club. As we have been told that club is good, or maces essentially are good against armour. We are meeting people that are quite heavily armoured now. So we'll buy the Warhammer. And we'll sell the Spike Club. I know there's not much difference in price in terms of nowhere near each other. And we'll go to try and use that. Obviously we'll haggle to try and get a better price.
Let's talk.
We're not going to get it down massively, admittedly, but we'll do something with it, hopefully.
We can try it.
Money isn't that big a deal. Mainly because we end up selling stuff we take off the people that attack us.
Well now, a little more and we'd shake on it.
But even so, we do need to be a little bit careful. So 540 it's costing us, that's fine.
Oh,
Still got a decent amount of gross on left anyway. There we go. So what we'll do is we'll put on our Warhammer as our main weapon for the time being. We'll see how it goes. Obviously, if we struggle with it, we'll have to swap out, but I'm hoping it won't. In terms of, we haven't got any skills in mace. Only level 1, so we do need to do some training if we can in that as well. Still don't really know what to spend perk points on, that's the other thing.
Bread, fresh bread, bread.
Right, we want to go, we're going to see Captain Bernard to get the key, then we can interrogate Jezik. Also, we might try and do some training with him on the mace just to get it up a little bit. Because we can do that. We can do at least the first one. We need to be level 5 for number 2. Because we are very, very low in it, skill-wise. So we will need to do some practicing with it. The more we use it, hopefully, the better. But it's nice to use something else than a sword. I know we're quite heavily trained in sword. If it goes badly, we'll swap back to the sword. But I'm hoping we can, do some decent damage. Especially against armour. That's the thing. A sword can take forever to defeat someone with armour. Whereas having a mace... I don't know how easy it is to swap in and out of weapons, though. In terms of swapping from the mace to sword, and vice versa when required in a fight. I don't know how easy that will be. Right, Captain Bernard should be over here. There he is. So we need to get keys off him for Jezik.
I need the key to Jezek's cell.
Jezik. I keep saying the wrong way.
Have his way in the end. He should have let me beat some answers out of him.
No one who doesn't want to talk to you. I wouldn't presume the questions. Don't take it like. Don't take it like. Don't take it like
Don't
that.
take it that way.
Reputation
He
gained?
probably wants to talk to me because he reckons he can hoodwink me. But that's where he's wrong.
Just try not to mess it up. Here's that key.
Thanks.
Okay, we'll speak to him again because I want to do training. And we want to do... Oh, actually, we can't do anything with him. So he won't teach us about the mace, annoyingly. Oh, okay. I was hoping to learn with the mace, but we can't. Okay. So it means we've just got to use the mace to get better. I was so hoping we could just do some training and level up a little bit already, but no. So we will need to get into some fights. But my thinking is we swap out of it if someone's not armoured. If they've got armour, we use the Warhammer. If they're armoured, we won't. If they're not armoured, we won't. That's kind of my thinking. Obviously, that will depend on what happens at the time. Right, we've got to go and question Jezek. There must be a specific person who will train us in the use of the Warhammer potentially then as well. But we've got the key to the cell, so we're going to interrogate him, see what we can learn. I'm guessing we're back to Rattay after this to go and find a Potter. What?
Come on.
Why are you searching us?
Why?
Why is he massively taller than us as well? Security reasons. We haven't got anything stolen on us. Don't bother me with this. Do you really want to search me? Search me then. Yeah, I haven't got anything on us.
As you wish.
Ah, good thing I stopped you.
What?
This is clearly stolen. I'll have that. Now you can enter.
What did we lose? I don't know what was stolen. As far as I'm concerned, we had no stolen gear on us. Because we don't steal. I don't know what he took either. Yeah, I'm not sure. Because we don't steal anything. I don't know what was stolen. I know I could have paid him off, but I didn't think we had anything on us. Oh, could it have been some arrows, maybe? I don't know. That's really confusing me, because I really don't know what we had on us that was stolen. Because we don't steal anything. Yeah, really confused by that. Not sure what happened. And it doesn't tell you what they've taken. Not particularly helpful. Right, we've got to find out where the cells are. I'm not 100% sure where. What's in here? Not the cells. What about this door over here? No, lockpick. They must be potentially above us then? I don't remember ever being at the cells here, so I'm not 100% sure where they are because we've not really been to them. That's just... What's upstairs? No, private area, not allowed up there. Oh, hang on. Are they down here? Yeah, cells are here. Right. Where is he? So we can unlock the door.
Welcome,
And there he is.
Henry.
Well, so Jezek, you can ask for us. Here we
I've
are.
had quite a wait.
Why do you want to talk to me, of all people?
You brought me here. You should consider it an honor.
Not sure of that. An honour?
If hanging around in a damp dungeon with a condemned man is your idea of honor.
You're not seeing the bright side. You can be the one who uncovers a conspiracy against the king for your master. You don't get an opportunity like that every day. It did cross my mind, though, that it might be nice to get some assurances for my cooperation. After all, I'm the one the Margrave unjustly declared the scourge of the land and expelled from Moravia. They even pulled my beautiful castle down. It was the necessity of making a living that forced me to take some liberties.
Are you questioning the authority of the Margrave?
Do you really want to question the authority of the Margrave?
I've always been loyal to the crown, but what can I do when the Margrave stole my fief?
That's not why we're here. I don't care about your conflict with the Margrave. It's your crimes against the king I'm worried about. The king you say you've always been so loyal to.
Very well, ask me anything you want. I won't be obstructive.
What I want to know most of all is who's behind it. Who are you making those forgeries for?
Do you think I couldn't have handled it all myself?
I'm not trying to insult you. It's just not a job one man could do alone.
All right, the way it began was I was short of coin, as usual. So I let those crimps in Sasau recruit me.
You let them recruit you?
What?
I didn't inquire too much. In this business, you don't ask too many questions. But when they found out I wasn't just anybody, they put me in charge of the counterfeiting. A foreigner by the name of Eric gave me instructions.
Eric.
But for sure, he isn't the chief.
Okay, that's a
And
new
there's
name, though.
someone highly placed at the Monastery who's mixed
Oh,
up in it, too.
Monastery.
But I don't know who.
Okay, how did you find about the crimps?
How did you come to hear of all this business?
I met some old friends in Colleen a few months ago, and they said they were heading for Sasau, that armed men were being recruited, and they'll hire anyone.
Old friends?
Who were they?
Just a couple of brigands. We used to ambush the Margrave's messengers in Moravia together.
Nice friends you keep.
Yeah.
I was
Claims
in
to be
dispute with the
above all
Margrave. A man in my
bad
position
guys,
finds
but at the
himself
same
mixed up
time,
with all sorts.
he is just a criminal himself.
Rapota and I had been living off stale crusts for a month, so I wasn't going to turn down the chance of work, honest or otherwise. We rode to Sasau and met with the recruiters. It didn't take long to realize I was a nobleman fallen on hard times, not some common peasant.
Can you get to the point?
Yeah.
Well, they introduced me to this Eric, and he told me what was needed. They set up the workshop, got the men, the supplies, everything.
Okay. Crimps in Sasau?
Crimps? You're telling me this Eric is recruiting armed men in Sasau?
Well, it seems so. I was giving the recruiters some of the coins to do it. The fake ones, of course.
Where can I find the recruiting gang?
That's tricky. It was my friends who led me to them. We met with them in the woods next to Sasau. It's about who you know, as always.
In the woods
Said you
next to
gave them
Sasau.
money. Where was that?
They'd ride to the mine gallery to see me. I don't suppose you'd find them there now.
If you say so.
Okay, we questioned him. There was still more to ask. That objective is complete. Report back to Sir Radzig. Okay, we'll ask the rest of the questions so we can learn as much as possible. So, let's ask for Eric.
This Eric, you reckon he's not the one in charge?
He puts on airs, but he's just a naive young pup. And he's always going on about his lord, though he never mentioned him by name.
Where can I find this Eric? You must have had some meeting place.
He used to come to the workshop unannounced. And after what's happened, I doubt he'll be showing his face there again.
Okay. Tell me about the dignitary from the monastery. So we've got to find who that is.
This highly placed person at the monastery. What can you tell me about him?
I've no idea who he is, only that he's no small fry. After all, he handles the exchange of the forgeries in Passau.
I see. Is there anything else at all you can tell me about him?
No, he was supposed to supply me with materials too, but he backed out. Eric said he probably got cold feet.
Who could it be? That's the question. Right, I think we've asked everything that we can ask them.
That'll do me for the
Everything's
moment.
greyed out.
Will you put in a word for me with Sir Radzig? I'll swear allegiance to him if he'll have me.
Okay,
I'm
interesting.
sick of being a renegade.
I can try.
I can try, but I
Reputation
can't promise you
gained?
anything.
I don't think he's a bad person to have on our side, to be honest, in all honesty. Right, we'll close the cell door. Can I lock it? No. Right. We need to go back and talk again with Sir Radzig. Now we've interrogated him. So Sir Radzig is now back where he was. Perfect. What's the A mission? There's a mission on there right next to Radzig that says A. The King's so the Chief Engineer Faither. Is he back here then? Faither seems to be back here again after being in Sasau. Although we did what we needed with Faither in Sasau, so that's probably why it's done. We may as well do both things. So we'll speak to Sir Radzig and then we'll speak to Faither. Because I think his thing will take us to the mines again. So it's worth doing it before we head back to Sasau. which I think is where we're going to be heading. We obviously need to find out in the monastery who was behind a lot of the stuff there. And on top of that, we kind of need to have a look and see if we can find out other things that were going on there. Oh, so Fayfar's there. Let's talk to him now.
Greetings. What business have you?
I'm here at Sir Radzig's command.
Master Fayfar, Sir Radzig sent me to you.
I don't know why it's
He must
weird,
think highly of you.
because we've already worked with him in Sasau.
That's good.
I will say that's
Because
one
this is
criticism
candid
I've got
war.
of this is
Silver's our most valuable.
missions and conversations
help
don't
with
kind of
this,
move on together.
Evil forebodings of yours.
So
Sir Radzig may make
we
light,
can do a
but
mission
large
with
quantity of
Sir,
silver has been
Master
discovered
Faithful like we already
hereabouts.
have.
And no
But
one
there's
is
no
guarding the Scarlet's mines.
mention of that time
The
of
most
working
likely
together.
source.
You
It's
really
like you've
think
never
someone
met
could
him
be
before.
stealing the silver from the mines? I would have thought that would be quite the
So
job, wouldn't it?
that's a kind of annoying
certainly
feature
would.
that I don't like.
Which is
I
why I'd
like
you to go
a lot
and
of
check out
games
not
where the
only
stories
mine gallery,
intermingle,
but also the yard with
but
the
there's some
smelter and the
recognition that yes, you've
waterworks.
worked with that person
See what
before.
kind of state it's all in, and if
That's
anything
what I
looks
prefer,
suspicious.
because it just seems weird that it's not. Right,
Is
where
that
is
the
this yard?
next to the Scallet's mill?
That's the one. I don't know what state it's in now. There used to be a stock of charcoal and smelted silver there.
A silver store? Could there really be any left?
I doubt it. I'd be surprised if it was still standing at all.
Okay, waterworks.
What about these waterworks?
So we need to go and check out the
Stamping
state
mill
of the
and water
mines and
troughs.
are they still
They're on the
usable?
bend in the river below the castle. You can't miss them. There are big tanks and equipment all around.
Problem is, near the mines there is a lot of bandits.
You said mine gallery. Just one.
Boy, there's such a maze there that it would take a week to crawl through the place. There's only one gallery I'm interested in, at the foot of the hill by a small fish pond.
Why just that one?
Because I was expecting to find a scene there. All the indications pointed to it. So if anyone is stealing silver, it'll be right there.
You think someone will be expecting me
Should
there?
I be expecting trouble then?
Well, I definitely wouldn't treat the job like a visit to church on Sunday. You could find yourself facing a pack of hungry dogs trailing the army, or a band of...
So we
brigands.
may have to fight our way through.
Well, you and Sir Radzig can rely on me. That's all clear. I'll get going.
Okay, so we've now spoke to Buzz Faithful about that mission. Next, we need to speak to Sir Radzig. There we go. Examine the mining work, examine the ore processing yard, condition of the mine shaft, condition of the waterworks, all the rest of the stuff. Right, where's Sir Radzig? Not in there. Okay, so I think he's on the battlements then, would be my guess. It's generally where you end up finding him. I assume. Oh no, is that him? No, that's Fayfar. There he is.
G'day, Henry.
Let's speak to him. So we've interrogated
What have
Jezek.
you learned?
So this is what we didn't do yesterday
things.
because we thought we'd save time to do
There's some
Rapota
foreigner
first.
called Eric behind
And that
the
was wrong.
counterfeiting ring. And someone hiding
Not
placed
luckily,
at the
we lost an
monastery.
hour,
The monastery?
but the game obviously
Really?
didn't like
That's
us
what
doing
Jezek
it that
told
way
me.
for whatever reason.
So it's worse than I thought. If this is true, we'll have to proceed with the utmost caution.
Why? Can't we just go to the monastery to investigate?
No. If the church is truly involved, I have no authority.
Okay, reached a new level as well, reputation gained. So what will you do? Oh, we found... Okay, that's interesting. So finding Rapota has failed because we went to Sir Radzig. But yesterday when we did the Rapota thing first, we found the Sir Radzig thing. So either way, you're failing one side of it by doing one of the others. Yeah, okay, fair enough. So what will you do?
I'll have to think about it. It won't be an easy nut to crack. I'll have to consult with Hanush. And what of this Eric? Who is he?
I don't know, but he's recruiting armed men in Sasau and forming an army.
Damn. So it looks like Pribyslavitz wasn't the end of it.
It most certainly wasn't, sir. And what's more, Sir Jezek is convinced this Eric is only a go-between, and there's someone bigger behind him.
Yeah, there's definitely someone else behind all this. There we go, Sasau. So yeah, interesting we found the
It might
Rapota
not
thing
be as
then.
straightforward as that. Sir Jezek didn't know them and has no idea how to find them.
You'll have to manage
It's a little bit
somehow.
annoying to have found that,
Don't tell me
considering.
there's an armed force amassing here. Nobody knows anything. Go to Sasau and try to find them.
Reputation
Sure, that's a
lost.
start, sir.
Then ask around the alehouses and inns, or at the Rathouse. Someone must have heard something. These things can't be entirely kept in the dark. Whatever you do, be careful, Henry. And best not mention my name. It would attract unwelcome attention.
Don't know why we
What
lost reputation
want
there.
is for the crimps to take you for just another village lad they can lure into their
We don't
gang.
quite look
All
like
right,
a
sir.
village lad, though. That's the
I'll
thing.
try to blend in as best I can.
I know I'm asking a lot of you, but I know of no one else who could help as much as you can now.
Right. I promised Jezek he could make a deal with you. We'd do that.
Sir, there's one more
Reputation
thing.
lost.
Sir Jezek went with me without resistance, because I promised him he could come to an agreement with you.
My boy, my boy. You make promises in my name? That could
Okay,
turn
that
out
was a
very
bad thing to
badly
do
for
then.
both of us. But if it can prevent bloodshed, why the hell not? We may well come to some arrangement after all, but I can't say yet what will become of him. You'd better run along.
Okay. Well, we
That's
did what
your
we said we'd do. We said we'd put in a good word. We tried. We lost some reputation over doing so, but there we go. Right. Let's leave here and then we'll assess everything. I think we've got to head back to Sasau by the sounds of it anyway, no matter what. Which is why we wanted to find Rattay first, to save the back and forth. Although it's not really going to be back and forth, we're just heading there and there's quite a lot to do there by the looks of things. But yeah, annoying that we found the Rattay considering yesterday we found Sir Radzig. I'm guessing failing Rattay isn't as bad as failing Sir Radzig, would be my thinking. Right, let's have a look then, where we're at. So, if you can't beat them, after they fail the counterfeits, it's become clear that Sasau conceals many secrets. There's talk that there are crimps, as they're called, recruiting men for new bandit camp. Find out where the crimps meet in Sasau. Ask the Sasau bailiff about the crimps. Ask the innkeeper at the tavern on the green about the crimps. Ask the innkeeper at the Wagoner's Inn about the crimps. So that's 4 things we need to do in Sasau. And then on top of that, I don't know why I come out of it, I didn't mean to. For the King's Silver, this is what we need to do for Sir Fafar, Master Fafar, is go to the mines and examine all the different bits there. Obviously, we'll focus on the story where possible and we'll focus on doing the crypts for the time being. I think we're going to head towards the mines probably for them anyway. In all honesty, right? We have put the battle axe on now, because we wanted to try and use an axe for once. Let's have a look. I wonder if we fast travel again. So yeah, if it's all in Sasau. There are lots of stuff north of Sasau as well in the hills. Oh wow, all the way over here. That's Skalitz. We know Skalitz is dangerous. So that's something we need to be aware of. But yeah, Sasau is our focus, I think, for the time being. I think we'll try fast traveling again. What I just want to check first is our food level, 89. Yeah, we'll go as is. If we get attacked on the way, we get attacked on the way. The Warhammer is equipped. If they've got armor, hopefully that will help us. We did also gain a level. We're now up to level 13. And we've got lots of skills we haven't spent because we don't really know what to spend them in. That is the problem we've got, is there's lots of skills and none of them really help us currently. But yeah, my thinking is we fast travel to Sasau. Generally, we ride everywhere. But it's a lot of back and forth at the minute. So just to save us that time, I think we fast travel. I wanted to also check Mirhod. Is that still got to wait for Mirhod? We think we're correct in our diagnosis there from before, but we don't know for sure. I fully expect us to get attacked on the way, but let's see. So we'll fast travel to Sasau just to try and speed things up a little bit. It won't let us actually do it from there. Oh, there we go. Fast travel. This may go badly wrong, and we have to fight. If we do, we do. Hopefully we can get there in one piece. Admittedly, we want to fight to use the battle axe to try and upgrade our mace ability. But if they haven't got armor, we want to put the sword on. It's kind of trying to swap between the two. I was going to go axe-wise, but I think I like the idea of the battle axe more. We shall see. At least we've got a decent battle axe for the time being. Some of the battle axes, some of the weapons look really cool, but it's having the ability to use them. That's the thing. What I'm finding with this, though, you see an obstacle blocking the way. Fortunately, before anything happened, it could be an accident, but who knows? So we can scout. Let's scout ahead first. Does that mean we're going to get attacked? There's the obstacle. It's an ambush. How many of them is there? Just the one? Shoot. There's like it's only one. Say this activated. That's because we drew blood. That does help us having that activated. Remember, slashing doesn't really work with this. We have to hit them properly to get the full effect of using a warhammer. Counter does work though. That hurt. That hurt him. He has got armor, so the warhammer is helping because he's got armor. But he is quite good at dodging. Come on then. Nice hit. We got him. We have got a mercy kill as well. There we go, he's dead. It looked like there was only one person, which was good for us. So, bandages, hunting arrows, human bow. We'll take all his armour. Obviously, we can then end up selling that. The Groshon. Anything we can sell is good. What's the... There's something on that armour. Looks like there's something extra with that. Okay, won't take the torch. Where's his weapon? Can't see his sword. Obviously, we've got to make sure we pick these things up. There we go. Hungarian saber. Oh, it's a herb there. So this was because we were ambushed potentially on the way. But that's all his stuff picked up. We're overloaded. We'll sort that out in a second. We can chuck a load of stuff on the horse, to be fair. So his bow is the cumin bow. Does 64 power to our one, which is 64 power. So it's the same as ours. His saber, 3243. Ours is better. So yeah, didn't gain massively from him weapon wise. Let's quickly transfer those across so we get some weight off ourselves. His armor, that's not as good as ours. Oh, that's what we're wearing. 810, nowhere near as good as ours. Riding boots, again, not as good as ours. Breeches, no, won't be as good as ours. Band braces, I don't think they're as good as ours. We'll need to double check. Let's just get the actual weight off us first. I don't quite understand that little mark on that. I think it's coloured. I think that's why it's got a little mark at the bottom of it. But yeah, weight's off. As I say, I think we did okay. Our armour wise, we didn't really sustain much damage, which means it won't cost us much to fix it. So, job done. Right, where are we? I think we carry on fast travelling. We actually nearly are at Sasau, to be fair. So let's carry on. Why won't let's fast travel there? I don't quite understand why we won't let's fast travel. Okay, for the minute it won't let us fast travel. I'm not sure why. There's no one else here attacking us. We were fast traveling just to save ourselves a bit of time going back and forth as well, to be fair. But for some reason... Oh, there we go. I think we just got to get onto it enough that it allows us to do so. So we were thinking we could get attacked on the way, and we were. But we managed to do alright, I think, with that. The Warhammer did okay. Obviously, he was armoured, so it was a lot quicker. A lot of our fights we've had recently against armoured opposition have taken ages. Mainly because the sword isn't good against armor. So this is something we wanted to change, hence why we wanted to swap weapons and things.
Oh, Lord, tasty.
Right, so while we're here, we've got several things we need to do. What we want to do also is sell the gear we just picked up, if we can. What did our mace go up? We need a level 2 for mace. It's not high, I know. Okay, so we've got several things to do here. The armour is here, so we'll quickly go to the armour. We can sell all the armoured stuff we just picked up, and then we'll go and see the bailiff about the crimps, as they're called. I can never remember how to get into the shop. I think it possibly is here. No, that's the scribes. Well, they're saying that. He may have a book we could buy. That would increase our mace abilities, potentially. Let's have a look. Let's just find. We've got to find a book that increases mace. That can increase our reading level. 413 though, wow. I want something that's going to help us increase mace, ideally. Yeah, he's only got that. That's the only book he's got. And that will increase reading. We are already level 10, I'm pretty sure. I don't think we need that currently. Have we got any books? Are these all the books we've got on us to sell? Oh yeah, wow. Okay, the treasure maps obviously we won't sell. So we'll sell that one. Knife. Marathon we haven't read yet. Grasses and herbs is read and 100%ed. So I think maybe, if that's the case, we buy the primer. Because we can take it off what we're selling him. And their books we've already read to gain the abilities.
Can we do something about
and
price?
levelling up for our skills in them already.
We can try it.
I'm sure we're over level 10 for reading already, so we should be able to read this immediately. We'll take down. He will never accept our offer.
I'd almost shake on that.
But it just increases speech and then increases reputation at the same time. There we go, 300.
I'll go for that.
It's not too bad. So that's 2 books we can read when it's nighttime next. Okay. We want the armour because we want to sell some of the stuff we've got. Don't think the armour's upstairs. I think no, it says lockpick hard. I do find it difficult sometimes to find where I'm going in some of these places. That's dungeons. We know the bailiff's nearby as well. It must be the next one over. Just trying to work out where we're going sometimes is really tricky. Do we need to wash? No, we're good. Right, this potentially is the armour, I think. No, private area. It's not. It must be the other side then. Bailiff is somewhere over there. Oh, he could be behind it, maybe. Obviously, we've got all the armour to sell. We'll do that when we get a chance to, but... Where's the bailiff is the question. He's not here. So one thing I do struggle with is trying to find a way around places. I don't know what it is, but for some reason I just find it difficult to kind of figure it out. It says he's here somewhere. Let's have a look. Okay, so behind us is the armourer, and the bailiff is meant to be here. So the armourer is that building there then. Go this way and have a look. We'll sell all the armour we just got off the guy that attacked us. Yeah, this is the armour. So we can sell all the gear we just got. We need to transfer it back from the horse. We do need to double check it's not as good as our stuff. Hungarian Sabre will wait until we go to blacksmith. So all the stuff we just got from the guy that attacked us we'll put on ourselves so we can sell. I'm pretty sure that marking on the light Lamat's armour, that's how you say it, I think that's just a colour change. Potentially. Right, we just need to double check. So the common hauberk, sorry, I'm sure is not as good as ours. So ours is 13, 16, 9. Yeah, nowhere near. Riding boots compared to our Chaucer's 8, 10, 17. That'll be anywhere near. Helmet, 8, 8. No. The armor, 14, 14, 6. Just trying to work out what is corresponding to what sometimes. That's the one thing I really struggle with, is trying to work out. So our Gambeson is 4, 7, 11. 1, 3, 4. Yeah, so no comparison really. But yeah, it's trying to work out what is what in terms of what to wear differently. Our tight olive hose, did he have anything different to those? A lot of the stuff you can tell just by looking at it, it's not going to be as good as ours. Human van braces, we need to double check those. So they're the same as ours, but then its charisma is 4, noise 16. So I don't know if they're better than what we're actually wearing. The same armor wise, it's the same. Charisma 4. Ours are simple, that's the thing. Charisma 8, nowhere near. And the only other thing we saw that would maybe did better that he had was what was it? The armor we know is not as good, and the prices next to it is not going to be what we receive. The van braces, so they're 11, 11, 4 for the van braces, and they are compared to our simple plate pauldrons, 18, 18, 7. So yeah, nowhere near. Right, we'll go in here. We need to fix our stuff, not by much, but just by a little. This is where we got a new shield from, to be fair.
How's it going?
And then we need to sell the other stuff. So we'll quickly repair our gear. We're only going to repair the stuff we're wearing. And it doesn't need much to fix it. Won't fix weapons, though. Because we can do them ourselves on the grindstone. While we're here, it's worth doing this. It's not a massive amount of money either, but it's just worth doing it while we're here. In case we get into another fight, it's always worth making sure our armor's tip top. We have got kits to do it ourselves. We haven't used any of those yet. That's something we do need to look at.
Are we agreed?
Come now.
So as long as we make more than 26 groschen from selling the 27.5 from selling the gear,
Oh, that's a decent
we've made money from being attacked. That's the way I kind of look at it. As long as you make money from being attacked, then it's worth it. So, how many? Hang on. Why are we so? Oh, that's because we're buying, aren't we? I don't think there's anything really for us to buy. We can have a quick look through. So the plate pauldrons potentially better than ours. They're 3k though. That's not going to happen, is it? Anything else that's slightly better? Isn't that expensive? 790 for doublet. Doublet. Increases speed though. I don't think there's really any reason to buy anything else. So let's just sell out the stuff we got. Anything we got from the guy we killed and defeated, the Cuman, we're selling. And again, we need more than 27.5 to make money. That's where you see the amounts it tells you things are worth aren't quite right. Mainly because it depends on reputation and other things, bits and pieces. Right, 536 groschen, and we'll try and negotiate a little bit more there. So we definitely made money.
Well,
just over 500 groschen from being attacked. Admittedly, it was one person. If it had been more than one, maybe a different story.
Aye, that would
in terms of us surviving it. There we go. Money gained, reputation gained too. Right, bailiff. That's who we're here to see. Food, what we do need to eat. 79 nourishment, we do need to eat. I think I've got some salami that we got off the guy, to be fair, that attacked us. Here we have. What does that give us? Loses 5 energy, gains 17 nourishment. We might as well eat it. There we go. We do need to sleep at some point. Right, bailiff is who we're after next. It's finding him though. That's the scribe, that's not the bailiff. This is where I have issue trying to find the person I'm after. We knew it was locked upstairs previously, but I think he's upstairs. Yeah, so that's locked, so he can't be there. Just trying to find our way into him. This is the prison. That's just a guard. This is the bit I struggle with, is just trying to find people sometimes. He's not in the church. The bailiff have an office somewhere, just finding that, and then remembering. This is someone's house, isn't it? We went in there a minute ago and got told off. So where is he? Oh, he's walking down the road now. That's the other thing, because they walk around, sometimes just running around trying to find them. Keep an eye on it and they'll start walking elsewhere. I'm still annoyed we failed the Rattay mission, considering. So Armour Smith. There he is. Bailiff. So we need to, for Sir Radzig sent us here. Our armour definitely is cleaning. To ask about bandits and crimps around Sasau.
I've got a few questions for you, Bailiff, if you don't mind. Have you been having some trouble around here?
And what business is it of yours? Did
We
someone
definitely need a
complain?
wash.
Who sent you here?
No one complained, though I'd be interested to know why you think they might. It was Lord Radzig who sent me.
We weren't meant to use his
He'd heard
name,
word that some unsavoury characters are
but we have.
around here.
Begging your pardon, but what the devil does Sir Radzig care about it? And I keep hearing the same from Sir Sebastian, and he's got no dog in this fight.
The bailiff's not happy with Sir Radzig getting involved, to be fair. Okay, we have got a decent reputation with the bailiffs, that's good. We can ask about Sir Sebastian. There must be quite a few strangers here. Here they've been recruiting bandits. Have you gossip about any strangers? Sir Sebastian's the first question, surely.
Sir Sebastian? Who's that?
We've not heard that name before.
Sebastian Baron von Berg. He's here under monastery law to protect us against all this unrest in the land.
Why should he care about the city? That's not his
Yeah, it's weird he's caring.
Quite true.
Our armour does look
I'm
good when
in
it's
charge
clean,
of
to be
this
fair.
city, but he keeps telling me I've got cutthroats hiding around here, and I should be more vigilant.
Well, I think you have. I think he's right. Okay, there must be quite a few strangers here. We could try that.
You have an inn, and the horse trails cross here. There must be many travellers come seeking work, and not all of them honest men.
Aye, it's true. Bedlam has broken out once or twice, and restoring order was no easy matter.
Has there been anything like that lately?
No.
Success?
It's been quiet here lately. Now
What
that
does he
I
know?
think about it, I don't recall coming across anyone here like that.
Nobody looking for soldiering work, maybe as a merchant's guard?
There's always one or two like that. But if they don't get the job, they move on.
Okay, I hear they've been recruiting bandits here.
I heard some recruiters are meeting in Sasau. Seemed likely they get up to mischief and people might complain.
Do you think that people here complain and I don't do my job? Nothing of the sort. Old Lederman's the only one that comes complaining, but I pay no heed to him.
And what does this Lederman complain about?
Lederman is our local tanner. Lives by the quarry, which is where, well, some youngsters go there to wrestle.
Okay.
They go there to fight and that doesn't bother you?
Why would it bother me? Much better to brawl there than in the tavern. At least in the quarry they can't damage anything but each other. And my catchpoles go by there from time to time to keep an eye on things.
Okay, talk to the Sasau Tanner. Have you heard any gossip about any strangers?
Have you heard any talk of strangers in the town? Maybe people acting oddly?
Nothing worth mentioning. Sure, there's been some talk about the miller. Folks saying they've been seeing him doing this or that, or people visiting him at night. But he's never done anything. He's a decent enough man.
The millers are definitely people that know everything and are involved in everything.
He lives on the other side of the river, by the bogs. But don't go getting your hopes up. He might not be able to help.
Okay, so that's everything we can ask the bailiff.
God be with you.
Okay, so that mission has now moved on a little bit because of the things we've asked. So we need to... Hang on, what's here? This has changed. Find out where the crimps are, meet the Sasau Tanner and ask Miller Simon about the crimps. So Tanner, Miller, and we need to still find out more. So the Tanner is down here. So we'll go and speak to him first, I think. And then the Miller is actually nowhere near here. The Miller's all the way over here. So it's those two we need to do now. So let's go and speak to the tanner. We can see a bowl of water, a trough of water will clean ourselves. Our gear looks dirty. Yeah. And that affects how people talk to you, that's the thing. Right, Tanner's the person to go and see next to them, which is over this way. Over the bridge. And then we'll see what he has to say for himself. And then we'll probably go to the miller next, I would say.
What's going on? What the hell was that?
What's up with you?
What's up? You need some help?
He was kicking off about something. Okay. Tanner's over here. That's not the Tanner, is it?
I never.
No. Someone else. They do moan about you walking through their houses and stuff in their gardens, but sometimes it's the quickest way. Right, where's this Tanner? So I think Punch, there is a side mission to do some fist fights, and I think Punch is the guy to talk to. We may do that actually in a minute. We haven't really done much fist fighting, to be fair. Right, this should be the Tanner. We need to see if he knows anything about any bad guys or evildoers. I've heard something ails you.
Tanner, I've heard all's not well with you.
It's better now. I must have eaten something bad.
No, I mean you've complained about some ruffians raising hell behind your house.
Aye, true enough. That lot's been a thorn in my side. And when I went to tell them to take it elsewhere, they nearly beat me to a pulp.
Okay. Where can I find them?
When are they there?
Nearly every evening.
Okay, in the evening.
Every godforsaken evening. Shouting and bellowing there till nightfall. And then they leave. Probably to get drunk.
How many are there?
How many of them are there?
How would I know? They make as much noise as a herd of wild boar in rutting season.
And did they all attack you?
Aye. They knocked the stuffing right out of me.
Okay. Nobody does anything about it.
The thing about it. I've been to the bailiff, but he couldn't give a rat's arse. There's no commotion under his window, so what does he care?
That's quite a bailiff you've got.
It does seem like he doesn't want to get involved in anything that doesn't affect him directly. Right, let me take care of them, or they might leave. Let me take care of them.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well, you
Success?
look like you could move mountains, but there are several of them and just one of you.
Perhaps
Yeah.
we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe.
I hate fights where it's more than one-on-one.
Twice before kicking your arse.
I try not to get off on the wrong foot. I don't want to. I don't dare go there alone. I'll try not to get off
Perhaps
on the
I
wrong
can
foot.
reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
Well, break a leg, lad. Or better yet, don't. But if you manage to pull it off, you'll get your reward. Don't worry. Take care.
Okay, take care of the brawlers who meet in the evenings behind the Tanner's house. So, we're actually near the evening time now, to be fair. So where does it want us to go for this? That's not what I wanted to do. I do find the map awkward sometimes. It just doesn't flow. Right, they're here. Is it the guys we can already see there? Is it Punch and that lot? I thought they were part of the fist fight group, which is a side mission. Maybe not. They are, it's them. Further's work here for capable men. I'm here on behalf of Tanner. How does it work? Training. Okay. I've heard there's work here for capable men.
I'm looking for work, and I've heard someone around here wants fearless men. Do you know anything about it?
I've heard they might be looking for a new knacker. So if you're not afraid of carcasses and the occasional pile of shite.
Thanks, but no thanks. Word has it someone's hiring mercenaries and other fighters.
Well, you've heard more than I.
Okay. I'm here on... Let's ask what he's doing first.
What are you doing here?
Nothing special. Just a little evening wrestling. It's good for your back and digestion. And your purse too, if you know your business.
Okay, I'm here on... how does it all work?
If I wanted to join in, what would I have to do?
It's pretty simple. First you have to beat Weed. He's that not too dangerous looking fella there. But some nights, he gets a good rest and he's got God on his side. Then you can try one of those three.
I don't know if we need to talk to him about the Tanner first, or do the fights first?
Test your mettle against me. Fair enough.
So the last match is with you?
That's right. They say a bout with me is no joke. Just bad humour.
Thing is, we've got armour. Even in a fist fight, we should be right. Let's do the fighting first. Oh, actually, training.
I want to get better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
I don't think we're level 5, are we?
I'm interested in more advanced techniques.
We'd obviously need to do these fights to get better. Yeah, there we go. We've already done the basic training. So what I think we need to do...
I'll think it over.
I think let's fight now, do the fist fights, then we'll talk about the stuff with the Tanner.
What did I tell you? First beat Weed and those 3 clowns.
Okay, so we need to win a few fist fights here to actually do it. I don't want to speak about the Tanner and lose out on doing these. So Weed first.
Good health to you.
And then one of the other 3. Let's ask about the recruiters first.
I heard that someone was looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about that?
No.
Thing is, conversations don't kind of work together, so
Like that.
we can ask certain things and it will act like we've never asked them. So what happened to Tanner? Let's ask that question first.
Quite a beating.
It's his own damn fault.
Really? He just came to tell you to go elsewhere.
That's what he told you? Bollocks! He came of his own accord. It was him started the fuss.
Oh.
After he'd lost all his money.
So the Tanner lied to us.
I wouldn't think he'd have it in him.
He tried, but he didn't have much luck. He does pack a punch. But landing it in the right place, I'm not surprised he's got no chance.
So the Tanner lied. Right, let's fight.
Let's do it.
I'm glad we didn't just have a go with the Tanner then immediately. Got to block better. Remember, we've got really good armour, so that should help us, to be fair. There we go, we won. Job done. Is that it? I'm not going to kill him, obviously.
All I'm saying is that's the way it looked. You fell on him and then sat on his face.
Yep, job done. I don't know if we have to talk to him or what, but he's done. I'm not going to loot him, I'm not going to kill him or anything. Weed is defeated. Right, we need to kill we need to fight one of these things.
Jesus Christ be praised.
Betwixt, I think that'll be the next guy. We'll ask about the Tanner and all the other stuff, then we'll fight him.
Do you know anything about it?
If I knew
Obviously, our armour just protects us massively in fist fights.
But as things stand,
What went on with the Tanner?
when things got lively, I wasn't here. The others were, though. Go ask
Okay,
them.
so the others were here. Right, let's fight.
That wasn't bad. But let's see how you do with me. May the Lord watch over.
But yeah, as I say, it's our armour's going to help us massively here. And I counter punch him.
Giving up already? Corva.
Definitely a bit quicker than the other guy.
Fucker!
Yeah, the other guy we hit fairly easily. We got a new level in our arm. This was one of the reasons for doing this, so we got to upgrade our unarmed skill. Missed the block there. So then we've got to make sure we keep our stamina up. But yeah, our armor's going to help massively, I think. Compared to what they're wearing, our armor is amazing. But he's very quick. He's better at dodging than the first guy. Whereas the first guy we beat really easily, to be fair. But as I say, it's our armor that's going to help massively. We've nearly got him down, to be fair. There we go. We won. Sim defeated too. Right, we'll speak to the others. Lanky.
Good health to you, sir.
Let's ask about the
I heard
recruiters.
someone was looking for men willing to do anything.
I think we've got to beat them all, I
about it?
think.
Maybe. I work in the quarry, and they're always looking for extra hands to replace them that's got something broken.
That's not what I meant, but thanks.
Okay. Ask about the tanner.
Why did you thrash the tanner?
Because he came by one day, lost his money, and then started on about.
They haven't
how
given
we
us a chance to
cheated
actually
and
bet on
stealing
anything,
back
which is
his
annoying.
coin. He was a right pest.
Because we've earned a
He
decent amount of
told
money
you
from
that you
this.
jumped him when he asked you to stop making a racket behind his house.
Well, that's sort of true. But he didn't start complaining until he lost his money. Before that, it didn't bother him.
Right, let's fight.
Let's fight.
I don't know if we have to defeat... He
You
said
look
one of the
pretty good.
three.
But I'm betting
But we'll defeat all three. At least it increases our unarmed skill anyway. Which is what we wanted. Yeah, he's going to be as tough as the last guy, I reckon. And we haven't fixed our armour since the last fight. Not that I think it's going to matter massively. He's all unarmoured. At the end of the day. We're not. Need to head though. Try and do some combinations essentially, just to make it better for us. It's all about increasing our unarmed skill, really, is the reason we're doing this more than anything else. So, he's a lot better than the last two. And this isn't even the boss fight, essentially. So we need to skill up as high as possible before we take on the main one, I think. Yeah, he's a lot better at dodging. And quicker at his own speed. When he attacks. Nice combination there, couple of jabs. I'm assuming our armour, our hands, our pauldrons will also do a lot more damage towards him. Because obviously they're metal. Whereas he's obviously using his bare hands.
Bugger!
We got him. Okay. I think there's basically one left. And that's this guy, Stump. And then we can take on the one in charge.
Can I help you?
Obviously, we've got the other things to ask as well.
I heard that someone's looking for men willing to do anything. Do you know anything about
This is
that?
all part of a separate bit of the mission, essentially.
Meaning what? Something filthy like helping the knacker? I wouldn't know. Go and
He
ask
doesn't want
someone
to tell us
That's
anything.
not what I meant, but alright.
Okay, what happened to the Tanner?
What happened with the tanner?
We're learning that the Tanner lied to us.
He came to test his mettle.
He
like
wasn't. He's
everyone,
not annoyed
but
at them
he
making
couldn't
noise.
even
He's
get
annoyed
past
the fact he
young
lost his
Lee.
money when he bet
Then he started
on
whining
himself
about getting
winning.
his money back because we tricked him, so we threw him out. He came back a few
Yeah.
times after that, complaining about all the
It wasn't
shouting,
quite how the
ordered
way
us
he
to
said it
bugger
was.
off elsewhere.
But you didn't.
No. And when he got really annoying, he got a punch in the mouth, and he hasn't been back since. Doesn't dare to. But it didn't shut that big mouth of his.
Right, let's fight.
Let's fight.
I'm assuming he'll be as good as the other two because they were
Now
quicker.
we'll take it up a notch. May the Lord watch.
I'm assuming we have to beat all three. Like I say, originally I think he said we didn't. But we're here now, we may as well. So, and it increases our skill anyway. As I say, I think we're doing more damage because of our armour when we punch anyway than just a bare fist that he has. This one's definitely not as good. It doesn't seem as good as the other two we just fought, to be fair. Let's get some combinations in. Yeah, he's definitely not as good as the other two, it seems. Just not blocking as much. There we go, he's done. Yeah, he wasn't as good as the other two we just fought. How's our armour looking, actually? I'm assuming it's okay. Okay, 99. Yeah, our armour's pretty good. Right, last one. Essentially. I'm on behalf of the Tanner.
He says you've been causing a commotion at night, and I thought I might.
Hopefully it doesn't stop us fighting him.
So all his whining finally found a friendly ear, did it? Let me tell you something first, whelp. I'm the bailiff's man, and we're not doing anything wrong here. Old Lederman's only been whining.
That's what we heard. The
Didn't
Tanner
bother him
wasn't
before
quite
that.
truthful.
He told me different.
Yeah, of course he did.
Of course he did. Otherwise, no one would help him. Go ahead and ask the lads. They'll tell you the same.
So we'll have to go back to the
Because it
Tanner
was
and
true.
tell him.
I'll take you at your word. But what should I do now?
The way I see it, you've got two choices. Screw that old liar and leave him be, or get down to business.
Okay, get down to business. What's that mean?
What do you mean, get down to business?
Well, you may think you're pretty tough, and if you give us all a thrashing, we might think it over. But then again,
We've already
we're no
defeated them
strangers to a
before.
hard fight.
If I break your arm, then you won't be coming here for a while, will you?
But I'm a fair fellow, so I'll make you an offer. If you enter our tournament and win,
I don't know if we've got to redo it because we've already
then
beaten
we'll
all
go
four of them.
elsewhere. If you don't win, then you're flat out of luck and have to leave. That's not so bad.
That's a good deal. I'll take the deal. We've already beaten four of them.
I want to fight you.
You put on quite a show.
There we go.
Can't say I expected it.
So then we'll also complete the bit for the Tanner if we defeat him too. We will need to pay to fix our armour after this, I think. Although it's not badly damaged, we'll have to do some fixing. But he's definitely tougher than the others we've already fought. You can see that already by the way he's attacking. Although we're still beating him. I still think the armour is helping, plus the sorceresses as well. That was a good hit by him. Because obviously they're going to do more damage, aren't they? Because they're metal. But he's got bare fists. That got us a few times. He's nearly down. Is he defeated yet? Nearly. Come on then. There we go, we won. New perk in strength, new level in unarmed. We won. Obviously we're not going to kill him. Do we need to wait for him to get up? I think we got to wait for him to wake up before we can talk to him. We're still 100% health, didn't affect us at all. Take Edwards immediately even to, yeah, that's what we're doing now. I didn't say anything else for that. I'm assuming we just got to wait for him to wake up and then we can talk to him. We have already talked to the others and beaten all of them. He should get up in a minute. And then we should be able to talk to him again. And that's the tournament won. Essentially, they're going to move on now. Obviously, the Tanner did lie to us. Is he helping him up?
Remember?
Yeah. We remember.
Wait a minute. Was that the
There we go, he's up now.
I'm in Sasau.
No.
Let's talk to Punch.
Before that, he's talking about that scrapper from Rattay.
I don't know if we've got enough level to train now. Hang on a second. Let's end dialogue. I want to see if we can train before they go. Unarmed is 6. Yes, so we can do the training now with him. We'll do that first. And then we will go and do the other bit for the actual mission.
Better at fist fighting.
Certainly.
So unarmed is now level 6, so we can do
I'm
the slightly
interested in more
advanced.
advanced techniques.
All right.
Will cost us money, but that's not an issue. 180, we'll try and haggle it down a little bit. We'll go 160.
We agreed?
I expect him to go halfway.
That's not enough.
No. There we go, 170. 10 groschen off.
Now listen up. Good luck.
There we go. We'll need to look at skills and see if there's any more to do. But first of all, let's talk to him. Defeat
That
a
was
punch.
pretty good. I didn't think you had it in you.
You were really good. I've got to hand it to you. Most lads don't make it past me. So listen, I want to tell you something.
What do you want to tell us?
There are people here. Looking
There we go.
for really tough men.
So this is what we're looking
I'd say
for in
you
terms of the
fit
mission
the
for Sir Radzig.
So when you walk through town this evening, if there's a light in the church, go in. and wait a while. If they like the looks of you, they might give you some work.
Thanks.
Okay, that's
I'll
what we
think about
needed
it.
to know then. That will help us find these people. Go and brawl elsewhere.
Look here, lads. I hope I won't be seeing you around here again. Go and find some other place for your games.
All right. We'll go. But if you want to fight again, you're always welcome. I bet you'll come off worse next time.
Okay, that's
God
it.
be with you.
Game saved, an automatic save as well. We need to go and speak to the Tanner by the looks of things. We did gain a new skill, a new point, I think, in strength. There we go. Level 12 now. What's new? That's the question. So we've got one more skill to get at 14. That will unlock Dreadful. Mule free, so we can carry more weight. We've got heavy swings. Hedgecracker. I think we take Mule. The more we can carry, the better. Especially when you've got really good armor on, because obviously that weighs more. So we'll take that. So we can now carry more weight. Vitality again, it's not knowing what to have in a lot of these. Agility. We're wearing plate armor, so it's not worth that. Yeah, we don't want to lose that either. I think a lot of these things we've just got to wait until we get skills we actually want. But yeah, unarmed is now level 7. So that definitely made a difference. 2 points in drinking to use. Right. We need to go and speak to the Tanner. We will need to go and fix our gear. Our armour is damaged ever so slightly from the fist fighting, but I'm not that worried. It's not enough to really worry too much. But we'll try and get it fixed if we can. The Tanner, though, we defeated the brawlers and got rid of them for him. We also know he lied.
What can I do for you?
That's not what hurting the fighters.
They told me a different tale. Said you went there to fight of your own free will and lost a good deal of silver. Is that the way of it?
I did go there at first, but they cheated. And when I caught them cheating, they beat me.
They've already agreed to leave.
Now I have to hear that racket every
But I just
day.
want the truth from him. Okay.
If you want, I'll take care of them.
Well,
Success.
you look like you could move mountains, but
We've already done
there
it,
are
so
several
we
of
should
them
just
and
be able to speak to him
one
again
of
now
you-
and say it's done.
Perhaps we'll be able to settle things peacefully.
Maybe. They might think twice before kicking your arse.
Okay, try to get off
Perhaps
on the
I
wrong
can
foot.
reason with them. It doesn't have to come to blows.
We've already done this
Well,
bit. I don't know
break
why
a
that
leg,
was that.
lad. Or better yet, don't.
Other than saying to him,
But
we know you
if
lied,
manage to pull it off,
the rest of this was pointless because you've already spoken about it. This is what annoys me with some of these missions, is they don't take into account you've already spoken to them, which is what's annoying.
I've taken care of the lads who were bothering you. You'll have a quiet evening tonight.
God bless you, lad. And here's something for your trouble and kindness.
Probably
Not
pay
like
for
that
fixing the armour, to be fair.
bailiff.
If anything else grieves you, just say the word.
Good luck to you.
There we go. 300 groschen. That's not bad. To be fair, that's not bad at all. Right, so that's that part of the main mission done. So we need to go to the Crimp's meeting place to try to find out from them the close on the camp. So we were told if the light is on in the church, then we need to go and wait in there, is what they said. So that's what we need to go and do next. I think it's the first time we've really had many fist fights like that, and I think we did okay. It's always one of those, not, you know, we haven't done lots of it, and that obviously means the skill isn't high. But I think we did enough. Well, what time of night is it? It is nearly night time. So, if we can quickly see the armour before going to church, we will, but I think we're probably better off going straight to church, to be fair. And I think we just got to wait there, essentially, from what it said. We'll go and double check first. But we know the meeting place is the church. And okay, we're currently unarmed, actually. Let's quickly sort that out, mainly because I don't know. If we get into a fight, I would like to know we're ready for it. Shield, warhammer, bow. I don't plan on using them, but I'd rather have them on us just in case. Right, I think we've got to wait, is what it said, wasn't it? Let's just double check the mission. Local Tanner. The recruiters meet in the evening at the Sasau church on hallowed ground. There's a light in the church after dark and the door is open. I have to go and kneel before the altar and wait. Tough words won't help me here. I'll have to pretend I want to join them. There's no option to kneel. But it did say we have to wait. So we'll wait an hour and see what happens. Our energy is low. We do really need to sleep, to be fair. The idea is to get the location of their camp from them. That's the plan. Right. Door is open. Light is on, but no one's here. So do we need to wait? There we go. Use. That wasn't up. That didn't come up before. Maybe we had to wait to get to the right point in the evening. There we go.
Thy kingdom come, thy will be done.
So we had to wait to the right time in the evening. There's 3 of them and 1 of us. Please don't. Oh, there's more than them. There's people at the top as well.
Been looking for us, eh? What is it you want?
Hopefully this isn't a fight, because we won't win.
Is that so? And where did you hear that?
Taverns and the like. People talk.
Well, that's a pretty tale. But no one in any tavern told you to come here and wait, did they? So let's have it. Who told you?
So Weed told us after we beat him up. Oh no, Punch, sorry. The bailiff's man Punch told me.
The bailiff's man told me about you. The one who runs the fight club in the quarry.
Did he now? Well, I hope you trounced him. Bastard took my money at dice.
If you want, I can give him a proper hiding, just to show you I'm serious.
Spare me the boasting.
Zachary Sweeney, good morning, how are you? Hope you're well. Thanks for the like, Royals, much appreciated.
See how you handle it before you tell us how wonderful you are.
You got a test. What's the test?
Nothing complicated. We used to take anyone who looked like they could keep their head on straight, but not now. Now you can only join if you do what we tell you.
Which is what? Steal something?
Nah, not theft. If you want to join us, you have to kill Pious.
Why do you want Pious dead?
Who's Pious? And why should I kill him?
That's none of your business. But I'll tell you anyway, because it's an instructive tale. Pious was one of us, but he fucked up.
The problem is Henry isn't the killer.
Did he steal something?
Yeah, that was part of it. Stole some money, ran away. A few boys died over it. Showed a distinct lack of loyalty. And as soon as he's dead, you can join us.
Well, okay. First I have to find him.
Find him first.
You don't need to find him. We know where he is.
Then why haven't you killed him yourselves?
It's quite a test. He's hiding in a monastery.
Oh, he's in the monastery.
With the stable boys? It's not hard to get into the grounds.
No, not there. Oh, he would have been dead long since. He's in the, cloister.
Oh, he's in the main part.
But only monks can get in there.
Just monks and Pious. He's an educated bastard. Seems he used to be a priest.
I don't know how we're going to do this then. Okay, so how can I get into the cloister?
How am I supposed to get into the cloister?
You'll think of something. Maybe there's a secret passage.
There is, to be fair, there is a cave underneath. We've been in it previously to get a bit of bone for one of the guards.
There might be a way into it from outside.
And do you have any other ideas besides secret passages?
Well, there is this one fellow been hanging around the taverns. Supposed to join the monastery soon. Might be he could help you somehow.
So we have to do this to join their group and learn of their camp. All to help Sir Radzig and find out really what's going on.
Use to pass yourself off as him. A letter of admittance to the monastery, or whatever.
Okay. Murder someone in the monastery at sacrilege. What does Pious look like? I think that's one thing we do need to know.
How would I recognise Pious?
He won't have been there long. He should be the only new one there.
But what if there are others? What does he look
like?
Normal. He always went about well dressed and had a fine looking dagger.
Okay, fine looking dagger.
And they'll take his knife.
Then you'll have to try and figure out which one of the novices it is and get him to betray himself. Try getting him drunk.
Try getting him drunk, okay.
Then send him straight to hell.
Get him drunk? In a monastery?
Where better? There's more wine there than in the royal cellars. And I doubt it's...
Obviously, we need to do this. We need to infiltrate them. Nah, we can ask the other question. I think we should. I don't want, obviously, this to go the other way, though, and then take the offer away. But let's see. Murder someone in monastery, that's sacrilege.
Murder someone in a monastery? Have you gone mad?
Murder's a sin as it is. Doesn't really matter where you do it.
Yes, it does. I'd be spilling blood on hallowed ground.
Well then, knock him senseless, drag him outside, and finish him off where it's less sacred. I don't give a damn where you do it, just as long as...
Now I'm questioning whether we can pretend to have killed him. Don't you have any other tests?
And do you have any other tests?
We're not hiring stable boys. We want men who are prepared to do anything.
Obviously, we've got to do it.
Toughest task we've got.
So how many men have you already sent?
Just a handful.
And what
Oh, they've all failed.
Did they hang?
Just the first one. The others turned tail. Guess they didn't.
So he sent people to do it previously, and only one got caught and is now hanging. I'll do it. Let's go with the plan again first.
So I've got to kill Pious. He's in the cloister, and to get into the cloister, I'll need to enlist the help of some boy who's joining the order, right?
More or less. And now the main thing.
What's the main thing?
Is to kill him, isn't it?
Of course. But that's not all. All hell's gonna break loose in the monastery after the murder. So, either make sure nobody finds him, or hightail it out of there quick as soon as the job's done. But better if they don't find him right away.
So we're gonna... Okay.
Should I come back here afterwards?
No. Before you run for it, take his special dice and bring it as proof that you killed him. And if you can get him to tell you where he hid the coin, bring that as well.
I wonder if we can get the dice off him.
And where should I bring it?
From the monastery, head east across the river.
Yeah, I wonder if we can do it without having to kill him.
Go there at night and light a fire. Make it nice and big and we'll show up. Take the dice and the money, and then tell you where to report. Got it?
Right, I'm to slip into the best guarded place in the entire region and kill someone. Take his dice and money, and then go to the swamp and wait by the fire.
Yeah, that's the idea.
Well, you can at least say a few Hail Marys for me. I'm going to need all the help I can get.
Yeah, that's going to be interesting.
And remember, we'll be keeping tabs. So don't you try to run off, alright? Take care.
Well, we know what we've got to do now to join them and learn more about them and their gang. This is not going to be an easy one. There's a key that slid underneath the door. Okay, we've reached new level of vitality, we're going to perk point. Quest complete, can't beat them. Have they locked? They've locked us in. Okay. Send everything catch up and then we'll check things. So there's a few things we need to do here. We need, it says to go back and Sir Radzig again. But if we leave, potentially they're going to know we've left, aren't they? Because they said that they'd find us, they'd be keeping tabs on us. I discovered the only way to the monastery leads through a young nobleman who is supposed to join the monks' ranks. Talk to the young man who's supposed to enter the monastery. Enter the monastery as a novice. Tell Sir Radzig what the bandits want you to do. Okay, so I'm assuming we need to go and speak to Sir Radzig first. But because they said they were keeping an eye on us, I don't know if they're going to find us if we try and leave. Which is a concern. We desperately need to sleep, that's something. But yeah, part of me thinks we need to go and see Sir Radzig. Down here. Because it is part of the mission, and we've already found out if you don't speak to him, it fails things. Which is what happened yesterday, when we went to Rattay first. We do desperately need to sleep as well. We need to put our torch on. Because we can't see anything. Well, I've got a torch on me. Okay. I think we've got one on the horse, though. We have. I don't want to move 8, move 1 torch. For some reason, we've got 8 torches on the horse. Right, equip. Otherwise we can't see where we're going. So, I think we need to go and sleep, because obviously we need the energy. And then we need to go back to Rattay, speak to Sir Radzig. And then from there we need to come back and find a way into the monastery. That's what it seems like. Now, previously, because of the back and forth and trying to avoid that, we've gone and done things without speaking to Sir Radzig first. But that generally fails other parts, so I do think it's worth talking to him. Mainly because I don't think he's going to be happy with us killing someone. That's the thing. It's all well and good, you know, us having a mission to do. And we are doing it on Sir Radzig's behalf, but I'm pretty sure murder won't be acceptable. That's the thing. Right, we're going to go and sleep anyway first. We are low on energy. We also want to try and convince the man who's meant to be joining the monastery to give us a way in. If we try and do that before we speak to Sir Radzig, I think that would help. I've gone the wrong way here. Yeah. There is a bridge, but I went the wrong way. See the bridge there. There we go. No, we're still the wrong way, aren't we? Because this is part of the...
Damn it, I wish I was able to swim.
I wish I was able to swim. So we can't swim. We learned that lesson quickly. We have been in water before, though. Right, there is a bridge. That's what we're looking for. We took the wrong turn, essentially. Right, we need to go to the inn. I think I've paid for... I don't know... So yesterday we paid for more than one night at the inn. It cost us a decent amount of money. But it was to save us keep having to pay. Now, my only issue with that is I don't know if we did it before the game didn't crash but glitched on us and wouldn't let us continue.
Hey,
or after.
I'm glad you came.
Or if we saved it, potentially before that, I don't know. That's the thing. The only way of telling, I suppose, is speak to the innkeeper and see if we need to pay again.
I'm honoured that a knight such as you takes an interest in me.
I know, where's it? Okay, so he is... We've already paid for the bed, so we don't worry about that. We'll quickly ask the other question. Are you Carl? I think that's the guy we're looking for.
Here I might be able to help with?
Nothing I've heard about. Thank the good Lord. It's quiet here.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Okay, so one of the people here is Carl. I think it's worth trying to find him now, to be fair. That's the fresco master.
Hey.
Townsman. We do need to sleep, but if we can find Carl first, that would be helpful.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
Here.
No.
Okay, he's not Carl.
Good luck to you.
Go one of these two, surely.
My pleasure.
I'm at your service, Sir Knight.
I like that everyone treats us with respect.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
Definitely changed over the course of the game. I'd say my biggest bugbear, I think, with this is not even the back and forth between towns. It's the fact that conversations don't carry over.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
It's like every conversation is completely separate, and even if you've done something to help them, the next time you see them, it would be as if you've never spoken to them before. It just makes no sense.
Can I help you?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Okay.
God be with you.
None of the people here are Carl. So he might be somewhere else. Let's go and sleep, as we need the energy anyway, and then we'll have to find him in the morning. This is our room. Well, we have got books we can read as well at the minute. We need to have a look at Vitality as well, because we did upgrade Vitality just now. So let's have a look at what it's gave us as new things. So Berserk is new. As soon as your health falls to a minimum, you go Berserk and your stamina regenerates 4 times faster. That'd be good to have in a fight. Blood Rush. After beating your first opponent, the power of your attacks will increase for a while. Your stamina will regenerate faster. There's still a couple of things missing. We need to be level 12 for those. Your health regenerate gradually does not apply during combat. You'll survive an otherwise fatal blow. That's quite cool. I like Berserk and I like Blood Rush. So we'll take both of those. We have 2 points to spend, to be fair. So we'll take Berserk and we'll take Blood Rush as well. So we've got one more perk point I think we can gain here. Every third level up to 20. Oh, okay, so we're going to gain more anyway. We're only level 9. So level 12 we'll gain one more ability for these two. So we can have both of those eventually. Okay, while we're here, we can actually read as well. We have got 2 books to read that we picked up. Marathon. This is a book on vitality. And Prime is reading. Let's do vitality while we're here. So to get to 100% is there. Then we still need to sleep. Should be okay. Because that's another book then done. Our vitality should go up a bit. And then we desperately need to sleep for a few hours just to get our energy back. And then find Carl. We still need to go to... It's the back and forth to Sir Radzig is the annoying part. I mean, we've already learned if we don't do it, we'll foul it. And it's worth doing first. He may even give us a way to get Pious to pretend he's dead potentially. Rather than us having to kill him. But the mace so far is working well for us. There we go. Vitality and reading both went up. Right, we're going to go to sleep now. How much to get full energy? There we go. 8 in the morning's full energy, so we'll do that. 4 hours sleep. Wow, 4 hours sleep's not bad, is it? To be full energy. We're quite rested anyway, to be fair. And most townspeople don't get up till later, it seems. But yeah, the reporter thing I'm a bit annoyed with. Obviously, we did it yesterday before the game glitched on us and wouldn't let us carry on. And we lost an hour worth of what we were doing. But it was all chasing him anyway. But that failed because we went to Sir Radzig. But although when we did Rattay yesterday, Sir Radzig part failed. So you kind of have a choice of if you do one thing, you lose the other essentially. But as I say, then the conversations don't quite work out because they don't kind of carry on together. It's really confusing. But yeah, that's my big bugbear, I think, is the fact that missions and conversations don't seem to carry over. Which I find really annoying. Okay. So the issue we have here is we need to go either to find the guy who's meant to be taking up entrance into the monastery and potentially go in his place, but we need to tell Sir Radzig. Now, they did tell us they're watching. So if we go and see Sir Radzig, is that then going to fail the other part, potentially? And then we don't find out what's going on and who's behind it? That's my only concern. We are still looking for this guy around here somewhere, though. His name's Carl. Who's this guy? Townsman. Oh, he's got his hood on. Let's Tavern Brawler. Speak to him.
What? Are you volunteering to get your head smashed in?
Once, we can fight him. We've already won a few fights already.
That's right. Let's go.
Okay, we can fight the Brawler. I don't know why we would, but we can.
Bring it on.
Our armour definitely makes a big difference when it comes to fist fighting.
You'll get what for?
Come on then. Mainly because our armour's so good. Even hitting them, I think, with the armour helps us. Caught him there as he attacked us there. We've nearly got him down already, to be fair.
Goddamn!
Got it for you right here.
Bits in the grapple there. Too close to him. That's a good hit. Come on, get off me. Come on. He's out of breath by the looks of things. Hey player, good morning, how are you? Yeah, but so what? I get what you're saying, Tasco, but what we had earlier and yesterday was we did one part of the mission and then it failed the other part. So you could only seem to do one of the two options before, so you guaranteed to fail one part, is what it seemed. Which is annoying considering you've got a choice to make then. So even if you save it beforehand, it doesn't matter because you still failed the other part. Both parts can't be done. It's like a choice, I suppose, towards... in some ways, I suppose it is a choice. It's your loyalty to Sir Radzig against something else, essentially. I suppose that makes sense in that way. Keeps kneeing us.
Oh dear, did that
Come on, I'm going to finish you off. Got stuff to do. It's not far off, to be fair. Missed new level in agility, at least. We are losing a little bit in the grapple.
Well landed.
Ah, I went to punch him and move forward at the same time.
Lost your wind?
I missed that one. Got him there. He got on the table, so it gave us a chance to get him. Right, we've beaten him. We're not going to kill him. We won. Obviously, we don't kill him. I don't want to loot him either because I think that would be us in trouble for stealing. Right, are you Carl?
What else you, sir?
Combat is definitely different.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Okay, still can't find Carl. I'm hoping he'll get up in a minute and talk to us. One of these guys is Carl, we just don't know who. And we need to find him to potentially get into the monastery. We just had a fight.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
But yeah, so the issue is,
Take care now.
there's a potential that if we go to Sir Radzig, we fail the other part. I've just defeated you. Why would I fight you again?
Calm down. I don't want any trouble.
Then get lost.
Okay. Yeah. Some armour definitely helps us massively in them kind of things. That's the Fresco Master. I think we asked this guy last night if he's Carl.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
So, somewhere around here is Carl, who's potentially going to be going to the monastery and we need a way in. What about this guy?
Good day to you. What do you need?
Oh, he speaks differently.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Okay, it's not him.
Good luck.
We're not doing well with finding this Carl. Oh, there's a few people in here actually to ask.
Good God. You look terrible. Did someone attack
Yeah,
you?
we just had a fight. It's fine, don't worry.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
But yeah, we do need to fix the armor a little bit. It's only because obviously the fist fights, we beat the group of them, the 5 people we beat.
Here.
And we didn't fix the armor off that. It's only a bit damage. It's not been massive.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Still not finding Carl.
Good luck then. Pull me an ale.
We just need to find Carl. It's not obviously the brawler, we know that.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. See you later.
I'm hoping we find Carl and then we go to Sir Radzig after that. The dog is annoying. Okay, if we look on the map, Carl is meant to be here. Somewhere. Just said, talk to a young man who's supposed to enter the monastery in this area. Is he in the last bedroom? So Ulrich previously had the last bedroom. But we know Ulrich's gone. Is this the man? Guardian Manfred.
No, clear off. Let me sleep.
Okay, he won't speak to us. Okay. That's not Carl though, is it? Don't know who Carl is. Right. And what's our armour looking like? We do need to fix our armour, we also need a wash. What I think, obviously Carl's meant to be here somewhere. We go and have a wash, go to the bathhouse. That will also potentially fix our armour a little bit as well. We did gain a new point in vitality, didn't we? Was it or agility? We're now on level 11. We want level 12 for new things. We'll go to the bathhouse, have a proper wash. That will also get a gear slightly fixed. And then I think we'll go to see Sir Radzig. My issue with going to see Sir Radzig, telling what they want us to do with Pious, is more the fact they said they'd be keeping an eye on us and they'll know if we run. So if we go and see Sir Radzig, do we fail because of that? Which, if we do, we do. It's not the end of the world, because obviously it's part of the story. Obviously, we'd rather not fail that side of things, because obviously then we're not going to find out where their camp is. But then I don't know if it matters. It does seem lots of quests have lots of choices, and it's knowing what the best choice is, and that's the thing we don't know.
I'm interested in your...
Thank you for the like, but much appreciated.
So what are you interested
And yeah, saving beforehand is fine, but it's still a choice. You have to then make a choice. Heal my wounds, bath and laundry. I don't think we actually need to heal, but we'll do it anyway, just in case.
Certainly need a physician to treat my
I don't think we're injured at all, but just in
then
case.
A hot bath and laundering my clothes.
That can be arranged.
Not too sure how you'll launder armour, but they do it. We always haggle just to increase reputation in the speaking.
And how much are you willing to pay?
We'll pay 26. She'll say no. We'll go in the middle. All good.
Well now, a little more and
It
we'll
may
shake
seem a small amount we're saving, but it's more about increasing speech and reputation.
You won't regret spending the money.
But yeah,
I guarantee it. Good luck.
It's knowing what the right thing to do is. Although there's no clear choice in that. I am thinking we go back to Sir Radzig, tell him what they want us to do with Pious. Potentially then come back and find this card. But the whole point is we're reporting Sir Radzig. It is kind of that. It does come across like it's more about, are you loyal to Sir Radzig? If you are, then do this kind of thing. It does seem to be that way. It didn't really fix our gear, that, to be fair. But there we go. There's still some of our gear can be fixed. It's from the fist fighting. It's not bad damage, but potentially it could turn into worse if we don't sort it out. There is blacksmiths around. I don't know if they I don't think they fix armor though. I've walked out the wrong way, hence why I'm moaning. I think we're going to fast travel back to Sir Radzig. The reason fast travel saves a bit of time, but also it's a long ride and we don't really gain much by riding it at this point. Our horsemanship is really high. We're not going to gain a massive amount if we do ride. Right, what I'm thinking though, I don't know if he will fix our armor.
Greetings, good night.
If he will,
How
brilliant.
may I
If he
serve
won't, then we'll wait till we're back in Rattay. He will fix armor, perfect. I'd rather have everything 100% than not, just in case we get into another fight. I think it's better to have everything at 100%. And we are starting to use the Warhammer now to see if we can get that skill up. So 55.4 Groshon. We gained 300 for the fist fight with the 5 people.
We can try it.
So it's not like we lost any money via the fist fights, to be fair.
Are we agreed?
Well, a little more, and we'll call it a deal.
And also, if we do get attacked when we fast travel back to Rattay,
That's a sum I can
it's not
live
so
with.
bad because we get a load of gear to sell. We gained reputation. Has he got any better Warhammers, I wonder?
About that sword.
I didn't want to... That wasn't the right thing to ask. Right, let's see if he's got a better Warhammer. Because currently our Warhammer's good. Could be improved, is my thinking. And I'd rather a mace than an axe, I think. Obviously, we have been using our sword a lot. So we want something... We're using the mace a bit more, the Warhammer a bit more now. Just have something different, really. Morgenstein. So ours, we look at compare ours. It's the blunt damage that matters more than anything else, and defense. So 47 blunt damage, 28 defense. That's the thing I'm kind of looking at. So ours is better. What did I say ours was? 47-28. That's 40-26. Panak, 39-28. Oh, new book. Maintenance. I think we'll save that for me. It's quite expensive. What have we got money-wise? We've got 1.8k. 47-28. That's the same as out. Is that the exact same? Yeah. Yeah, so no new weapon off him. We're happy with what we've got. Right, fast travel to Rattay, I think. There is a chance this will mess us up, but I don't know. So actually, I think we'll take Tasco's advice. We'll drink a save your snaps to give it a save, but I don't plan on reloading. I suppose it's in case we die on the way, because there is a chance we get attacked. But there is also a chance we fail the mission because of this. We'll see. But I think the right thing to do is speak to Sir Radzig. I don't think he's going to be happy with us killing someone in his name, essentially. Which is what it's going to be about. So we're going to fast travel to the Rattay lower gate. And if we get attacked on the way, we'll fight it. Hopefully win. We'll see what happens. Some part of me wants to have a fight because it means we get new gear to sell, potentially find a better weapon. And that's hence how we've got our armor the way it is. And most of our weapons we've gained from fighting rather than buying, other than the Warhammer. We brought that, to be fair, to replace the mace we had. But I don't think it's going to happen. I think we're going to be safe. We have started fast traveling a little bit more now, just because it does save us a massive amount of time. We could ride all the way there, but it would take a lot longer than this. And our horsemanship's really high now anyway. So doing this doesn't really matter as much, whereas before riding was important to get your horsemanship up. That's the thing. Right, so we need to find Sir Radzig, tell him what we've been told. Hasn't said we've failed anything. So if they were keeping an eye on us, they haven't said anything about it yet. So because that hasn't failed, this may not have been a bad decision. But because we've had missions failed previously, I was a bit wary more than anything else. Right, so Radzig, where is he? Is the question. Come on, out of the way. Normally upstairs somewhere. I might be in the main room by the looks of things. No. And I think is above us.
What the?
Come on, out of the way. It takes so long to walk around these guys. Right, I think he might be at the main table in here then. It's where he was last time, to be fair. We just need to tell them that they want us to kill someone to get in with them. That's the big thing.
Greetings. What business have you?
Okay, we're not going to do... So the top one there about Danger of the Roads, that's a DLC mission. We're leaving all of those until we finish the main story. So, about the investigation... What? Hang on, what? I don't understand this. That's not to do what we're doing.
Sir, this investigation into the Neuhof massacre... It's getting a bit complicated.
What have you found out?
I tracked down a gang of robbers who recruited killers for Pribyslavitz. They know the whoresons who tortured...
I don't understand, because this isn't the same mission, surely.
Did you find out any more?
So far, not much. If I'm going to...
Oh, okay. It is linking it.
What they say. That means murdering one of their former cronies, a fellow they call Pious. Apparently he was at Neuhof too.
You have to kill a criminal to prove yourself to them.
I didn't think he'd like the sound of that.
I don't much like the sound of it.
That's not the worst of it. This Pious is hiding out in the monastery pretending to be a novice. I'd have to get inside the cloisters to get at him.
Good God above, that's another matter entirely. They don't let just anyone into the cloisters, and the abbot won't give up any of the novices. Secular law has no jurisdiction inside the monastery. But this is the second time that something untoward has happened there. First the counterfeiters, now this. I'd be glad to have someone take a look inside.
Okay. What is to be done with Pious once I find him?
What should I do with Pious once I find him?
Don't kill him. Bring him to the bailiff in Rattay. He'll interrogate the man and give him a fair trial.
Okay, we're not to kill him.
Doesn't sound like an easy task, sir. Getting into the cloisters, finding Pious, and then getting him to the bailiff.
Far from it, lad. But I have confidence in your abilities.
It seems like the only way to find Pious is to join the order. Damned if I know how, though.
A bit of meditation and learning would do you good.
Would it now?
If it's really the only way to get to him, then you'll have to do it. I'm sorry I can't be of much help. Sadly, my relations with the monastery aren't entirely congenial. You'll have to figure something out for yourself. See you later.
Right, so at least we've spoken to Sir Radzig, so it hasn't failed the other side of the mission. we now do need to get inside the cloister. Now, to do that, we need to find Carl. There is a secret passage to get in as well, but the mission does say find Carl. So that's what we'll try and do, I think. Now, it does mean we need to go back to Sasau again. There's lots of back and forth, that's the thing. So we're going to fast travel again, I think, back to Sasau, just to try and save ourselves a bit of time. We still need to find Carl. We fast travel here, it's a bit closer to there, I think. So we'll fast travel to the monastery, and then we'll come down and see if we can find this Carl. And that's our way in, hopefully. Again, if we get into a fight, we'll get into a fight. This is saving us a massive amount of time, though. We used to ride back and forth, but there's so much back and forth now. It just takes so long. And nothing happens when you do that route a lot of the time. But again, if we do get attacked, we'll try and fight it at least. I'm glad we went back there first, though. So it is something we spoke to him about. But he doesn't want us to... And also because he doesn't want us to kill Pious. So we're going to take him to the bailiff. How we do that and convince the other people that he's dead, I don't know. But if they said they would keep an eye on us and said no if we ran, they obviously aren't. Because we did leave. So that may be a benefit to trying to get Pious. We're under attack. You hear the sound of a human voice somewhat up ahead. Hopefully they're not aware of your presence. Let's scout. We can scout or avoid. Let's scout. That means we're going to fight, doesn't it? That may have been a bad decision. Especially if there's more than one. There they are. Bow potentially. I think I missed. There's more than one. Blood rush. Oh, we killed one with an arrow. There was a dog as well. Is he dead? No. I know he's given up. Dog's dead. He has surrendered. I think it's just the two. Why can't we talk to him? Okay, we can't tip. Okay, we've upgraded. Mace level's gone up. We defeated them, which is what we wanted. Now we'll take all their gear to sell. They're cumins. There's no point letting them live, as they are cumins after all. And we know they're the bad guys. So we'll take everything. I don't know if anything will be better than what we're using. Probably not. We're under attack. I need to transfer stuff to the horse. I can't. Okay. That's an issue. Our hand is damaged as well. Where are they attacking from? Why is my... I've not got a shield activated. I can't see where he is. I need to equip a shield quickly. There we go. There was more than two. But I can't see him. There he is, dead ahead. Well, we have got a damaged hand. Whoa. We've got to be careful as well because we've also got... Okay, that's not gone well. We've got a damaged hand and we are overburdened, so obviously that's not good for us either. But say this activated because we made him bleed. That does increase our strength at least. Come on. And we are increasing. Vitality went up. Well, we can mercy kill as well. There we go. Is that everyone? Because we thought we killed them all previously. Yep, it's gone. So one. Let's quickly transfer the stuff we've already taken off the other guy. We can heal as well. We did get a damaged hand, but it's not the end of the world. We'll need to check this stuff against our stuff, but I just wanted to get, in case someone else turns up, make sure we're not carrying too much. We are gaining levels in the Warhammer though, which is good. Right, let's loot this guy. Cheese, cumin bow. We always take everything we can, because it can all be sold at the end of the day. I saw the weird thing with him as well. We actually saw him pick up the shield as well, which we haven't seen previously. We'll actually pick up other things off the floor. Right, while we're here as well, let's quickly drink the healing potion. We have the marigold decoction, because that will heal us as we're here. Cumin axe to pick up. We can take dog lard, dog meat, dog skin, and our arrow back as well. There's anything else left in this guy? Smoked sausage, cool. And then the guy over here we didn't get to yet, who we shot actually brilliantly with an arrow right at the start of the fight. I thought it was a really good shot, to be fair. Where's his weapon? Weapons are the thing I generally leave behind a lot of time because we can't see them sometimes. He may not have had his weapon out, actually. But yeah, we'll need to compare this to our stuff and just see what's better. What we'll do quickly is transfer this to the horse. Just so it's... I just put something on I didn't want to put on. I'll put that on for the minute. I don't know what we were wearing previously in that. Okay, horse is full as well. So are we. What were we wearing previously? I think it was the gambeson there. Yeah, there we go. So we're nearly actually where we were actually nearly where we was going anyway. Let's jump on the horse and travel there, because obviously we're going to need to fix our gear and compare to what we just gained. Our gear is actually in good state. We did alright, I think, but we can sell a load of gear there as well. We are overburdened, but we can ride. It's not too far to go, to be fair. So 3-on-1 that time, we actually managed to win.
Yeah.
I think we are getting better with fighting. And I do like using the mace. It's different to the sword, but against armour it's really good. And yeah, 3-on-1 normally, we would have failed that previously. But I think the armour we have is really good, and that massively helps. But on top of that, I think in general we're just better when it comes to fighting now. We're a lot more experienced with it. It is a very interesting system that does take time to get used to. That's one thing. But we're doing okay with it. And we'll sell all this gear and make a load of money again. So that's always a good thing. But we've still got the main story we're still trying to focus on, which is going and getting inside the cloister. Right, there's a blacksmith here. Really and truly, we should sell the armour at the armourer for the best price. But I've got a feeling they're all going to have no money to buy everything. Right, we do need to compare though. So if we look at what we're currently carrying and look at that first, because they only have a set amount of money on them, that's the thing. So the reinforced mail collar, that's not as good as what we're currently using. The hauberk, not as good as ours. Even though it's damaged, we can still compare it, to be fair. That's 10, 13, 8 compared to ours, which is up here. Where is ours? There. 13, 16, 9. So ours is definitely better. The Namel armor, 18, 18, 7 compared to our 24, 24, 10. So again, not as good. The overcoat, 2, 3, 5. Sometimes it's tricky to see what goes where, though. That's the only thing I have issue with, is knowing what is what when you compare. That's our gambeson, isn't it? 4, 7, 11. Our gambeson's actually fairly damaged, to be fair. I don't think any of what we picked up off that guy is better for us. You know, they're not The hunter's gloves are nowhere near. Pauldrons. It's telling us they're not looking at the red numbers, but it doesn't take into account if it was fixed. That's why you have to compare manually as well. But yeah, what are they? 13, 13, 5 against our... There. Ours are 18, 18, 7. Reinforced mail collar. Yeah. I don't think anything's better than our stuff, to be fair. 4, 7, 11 against our... Ours is exactly the same, 4, 7, 11. 5 charisma. What's the charisma on the other one? 5. So it's the exact same, essentially. Right, so I think everything here we can now sell. That's on us. We have still got the stuff on the horse as well. Weapon-wise, human bow, that's the same as our bow. The metal shield is 133 defense to our 150, so no good. We've got getting loads of arrows now as well. That's the other thing. Hungarian saber, 32, 43, 2 compared to our... where's our actual sword? Pages sword, there we go. 48, 48, 5 is ours. 40, 32, 43, yeah. So better than the Warhammer, but it's a sword, so well, it's a saber, to be fair. But not as good as our Page's sword. The wooden human shield, 115 defense, fine. Yeah, cumin bow's the same. So everything we can sell, I don't think we'll be able to sell all of it, but we'll have a look. Also, Warhammer, how much damage is on it? I've used it a few times now. 98. It does hold really well, to be fair, damage-wise. Right. We will fix all our gear first. Just the armour we're wearing. And then we'll trade off all the other stuff. So we're only fixing the stuff we're wearing. And nothing else. Because it's not worth the price to fix it to then sell it. That's something we have noticed. But we always make sure our gear is top tier. We won't fix the weapons, though. Because we can do that ourselves, and we gain points for doing so. But I'd rather make sure our gear is always 100% where possible. The bow, though, I thought we did pretty well with the bow, to be fair. We have struggled a little bit to get decent, accurate shots, but we actually took one out in one shot. It must have been a headshot, but he was out immediately. And didn't join in the fight because of it. So we did pretty well there, I think.
That's not enough.
No. Okay, we're paying 65 to fix their gear. So as long as we make more than 65 gross on, we've made money out of them 3 people attacking us. Plus we gain reputation. We know his weapons aren't any better than what we currently have, so we don't need to worry about that. We could buy the book. Depending on how much we get here, we might buy the book to increase our maintenance as well. So, Cumin Axe can go. Although, is that now the best axe we own? That possibly could be, to be fair. And if that is the best axe we own, we do probably want to keep it. We need to have a look at the other axe we have. Not that we use an axe much, but you never know. Hungarian Saber can go. Human Shield. And then armor. Okay, he won't buy the armor off us, so we have to go to the armor for the armor. Okay, so we'll sell what we just got at the minute. We do need to double check a few things. While we're here, though, actually, we'll buy the book. Just, it's one of those and we've got it. We may not be level 10 to actually read it yet, but I'd rather have it. We already have blacksmith kits and things on our horse. So we don't really need them at the minute. We still haven't used them, to be fair, but they're there in case we do need to.
About the price?
We'll also have a look what other weapons are on the horse in case we want to sell those, and it's while we're here. I didn't see how much money he has on them, to be fair. I've really lowballed him.
That's not enough.
Okay. So we're paying 250 for the book, plus the weapons we sold. Okay. So before we take them again, we are still overburdened. Well, the horse is also overburdened. Cumin Axe. 32, 30, 30 defense. Compared to the one we've currently got on us. It's the exact same. That one's damaged, and that one on the horse isn't damaged. Cumin bow is the same as ours. We could sell that, to be fair, because it's the exact same as the bow we currently use. But the cumin axe we have is the same one as the one we just picked up. Hungarian saber again, we can get rid of that. I don't know if it's worth selling some of these arrows. We seem to be picking up quite a lot of them, to be fair. We know we can't sell any armour. That's fine. We'll go to the armour for that. Oh, we need to check the knight's spurs as well, just to see what they're like compared. Okay, so we were checking the spurs, weren't we, compared to ours. So the knight spurs, 15 charisma. I don't know what else matters really with those. 55 durability. And our spurs are 17 charisma, 65. Wait a second. It's in my heart's messaging me. What's my heart messaging about? Ah. Send me a TikTok to watch. I don't use TikTok, but she sent me a TikTok to watch. Okay, so 17 charisma, 65 durability. They're worth 1,000 supposedly. They're not really worth that. And these are 1555. So I don't think they're as good, are they? 1555. No, ours are better. So we have the weapons to sell. We just picked that here. We'll quickly sell those to him. And I think that's it. So we're selling the Hungarian saber. Oh, he won't buy the bows off us. Interestingly, I thought he would buy the bows. Oh, and the axe. Yeah, strangely, he's not buying the bows. I thought he would. Okay, doesn't matter. It's not. We're not gaining much on him for them, to be fair. And then we'll go to the. We need to go to the armourer.
Since it's you.
As well, to then sell all the armour we gained.
Pretty interesting. A little less, and I'll be satisfied.
But the prices it quotes on armour is nowhere near what you receive. But every time you get into a fight, you need to do this to make sure you've got space as well. We're still overburdened, but I should be able to give some to the horse, I think. And that one means we can run, which is essentially what we want to do. So he wouldn't buy the bows for whatever reason. What else do we need to quickly send over to the horse? It'll be armour, I think, won't it? Okay, horse can't carry anymore. There we go. Basically one thing to him. We're still overburdened. Right, so we need to go to the armourer then in town. Speak to him. We can't run, annoyingly. There is actually another blacksmith here, but I don't think he'll buy anything off us either. Let's go. Yeah, let's carry on where we're going. And then we're going to head back to the inn to see if we can find this coal. But yeah, every time you get in a fight, we need to do this. Otherwise, you're just always overburdened. But this is how we got decent gear from going to Skalitz. Although we didn't actually fight for the gear. The armour we're wearing now, the guards killed a load of bandits and we took the gear off those. And that gave us the armour we now currently have. But it worked in our favour. Sell bows to the huntsman. Okay, cool. That's the one we need to do then. I seem to collect bows at the minute. But yeah, that's a good point. I didn't even think of the bows to the huntsman, to be fair. Right, armour's here. We should gain a decent amount of money, I think. Master Ota. He doesn't seem to have anything new for us, so that's better than what we've got. So it is just a case of selling everything.
How's it going?
He does through training. That might be worth having a look at as well, to be fair. Trade. None of his shields are as good as what we're using, are they? 98. Ours is 150 defense, which is what these boucher shields are, essentially. Right. Let's sell all the armour that we're not wearing, and then there'll be more to add to this one in a minute. I should have done it all at once, to be fair. He's got 1.7k, so we should get rid of all of it, I'm hoping. But yeah, when it quotes your price to what things are worth in your inventory, it's never the case. A lot of it depends on reputation, but also how condition as well, I think, more than anything else. Okay, so that's the arm we're carrying. That's 1,000 groschen we're getting off him for that. Oh, actually, I got it wrong. He's got 9.6k, and we've got 1.7. So that's 1,000 groschen there. Obviously, we'll haggle it a little
I'd
bit
like to discuss the price.
just to get some reputation and speech.
Well, we can try it.
But yeah, we definitely are getting better with combat. I feel that I can see the difference when we're fighting now.
Satisfied?
Still don't really want to be outnumbered
We're getting there.
because
Just
that's
drop
not
the price
good.
a bit more.
But I think we're doing okay. Right, 1,050 groschen for the stuff. We've
Oh,
still got
that's
more
a
to take off
decent
the horse
price.
yet, so it's not all of it. Right, back to the horse. Although we did learn something there. When looting in your horse inventory, you can still be hit and attacked. Didn't know that before. Mainly because it wasn't something we'd had to deal with. Now we actually know that that's a bad thing. Right. We do need to double check any of this stuff isn't as good as what we're using. Mainly because we didn't check any of this. We only checked what was on us already. So that is something to check. That's now all in our inventory. I know the slippers won't be. The composite gauntlets aren't as good. They're not as good. Helmet. No. The captain's helmet is 18.7. We'll have to double check that. We'll be interested in the price because that says that was worth 861 groschen, although it is nearly fully damaged. So it'll be interesting what it actually gives us for that. I bet it's less than 100. 4711, the same as ours. Although ours isn't. Oh, we can actually fix our coif actually while we're here. The armor is 18.7. Sometimes you can see there's a difference of like 1 charisma and things in armor. Even though it's got the same name, that's something I've noticed as well. It doesn't always give you exactly what it says. 21.8 is our bassinet, our helmet. That's 18.7. So 18.7 there to our 21. Okay. And the armor's not as good as ours, even though it's worth more. So our hauberk is 13.16.9. 18.8. Oh, actually, it is better. So that's 13.16.9. And that is 18.18.7. So it's lower blunt damage by 2. But it's better stab and slash damage. Charisma 4, 63 durability. Charisma 4, 62 durability. So it is slightly better. Stab defense will go up. Slash defense up by 1. Blunt defense down by 1. Don't know if it's worth changing them, to be fair. I didn't think it would be, but maybe. A noble's coif is 12.15.9. That is 11.14.8. Yeah. That's not worth it. I don't know if the change for that, to be fair. It's the heavy lamella armor is what I'm not sure about. It weighs less than ours. We'd have to fix it, obviously, as well. So its durability is less, which means it gets damaged a bit easier. We would gain a bit of defense in stab and slash as well. Charisma 4, Charisma 4. And it's lighter than what we're wearing. Maybe that's something to do then. Let's just put it on. You can't even see it, to be fair, when we put it on. Well, am I comparing? I'm comparing against the wrong thing. I was comparing against the hauberk, but it's wrong. That's not what we're meant to be comparing it to. Where's what we were wearing? Their breeches. That's what we was wearing. I was comparing it to the wrong thing, so ignore that. It was the complete wrong thing I was comparing it to. It's so easy, to be fair, to mess it up. Right, so everything we're not wearing will sell. But yeah, I was wrong there then in terms of the comparison. Mainly because I was comparing the wrong thing. Ram braces, coif, the lamella armor. So that wasn't the lamella armor worth an absolute fortune. It's now not. Ulberk, coif, gauntlets. Okay, 1.2k we'll get for that. I don't think he has anything better for us. Let's just have a look, because obviously we can now compare it to ours. The pauldrons supposedly are better. They're 21.8 compared to ours. I didn't look at price though, to be fair. 18.7. So actually they are better. 12 charisma. 20 charisma. 3,000. So if we could buy those, and that would leave us with 1,000. I don't think the increase in armor is worth the price. Not for 3k. I don't think it's worth it. If it was a bigger increase, maybe. The doublet, 4,712. That would increase their charisma though. 4,712 compared to our Gambison. 4,711. 13 charisma, 55 durability. 17 charisma, 60. Okay, so that's worth buying by looks of things. The arming doublet is better and will increase our charisma as well. So let's put that on. Yeah, and that increasing the charisma is also important when trying to sell and buy stuff. 3.2k. Some stuff gets really expensive. Right, we just need to quickly sell our Gambison because we're going to buy the new one anyway. Yeah, and equip. There we go. Right, basket. So we're. Oh wow. Okay, so we're still making money. 563 grosh on, and we buy a new piece of armor that will improve us as well. But yeah, the things that said they're worth 800, 275. That's not bad because it's 53% durability. Not bad price, to be fair. Right, let's haggle that. Obviously, we'll haggle it a bit just to improve reputation.
Well,
And then we're looking for Carl. And we need to pretty fix what else we're wearing as well. Let's go for 700.
Aye, for that amount,
Oh,
I
wow.
can be persuaded.
We gained 150 there. Repairs. Okay, he won't repair. I think we need to speak to a tailor, don't we?
Can you show me how to repair armor and weapons better?
I don't know what these we can still do. Level 10.
I'd like to hone my skills.
First, you have to
Okay,
have
so we're not
some
level
skills
10
to
yet,
hone.
so that means we need to do stuff ourselves to get there.
I'll think it
We have a book we also need to be level 10 to read. To be fair. Okay, we do need to put the armor that we got on. Because currently we haven't got that on. We've got a load of meat to sell as well, to be fair. What did we gain meat-wise? We've got lots of food. Dog lard. That does go off as well. 5-day durability. Cheese, sausage. We can sell a lot of this food. I know we need meat for the monastery, don't we? Might be worth trying to see if we can do that now. So there is a mission where we need to hand in game meat to Jahanka, and I've put off doing it because we had last lot of meat we tried to do went off. We need 100 game meat. Currently got 27. I don't want to say we've done all we can with that mission until we give her the meat, ideally. I think we need to cook the dog meat, though, I think, before we can hand it in. But it has to be game as well. She's going to be vegetables, isn't she? That's Rapota. That's the guy who we previously dealt with, and then the mission failed because he went to speak to... we went to speak to Sir Radzig, and it failed the mission. Right. So we do need to repair one of her pieces of gear, but that can hold off. I'm trying to think, who can we buy meat off? Because while we're here, it might be worth doing it. Our butcher's there. Let's go to the butcher. Because I want to buy meat, I think. And then we'll go and give it to Jahanka. I just want the mission done, basically, to be fair.
Can I do something for you?
It says game meat. So we've got, I think... I don't know what these count, to be fair. We've got dried meat there. We'll see. I might just buy it all and see what counts, to be fair. Lard isn't meat, though, is it? I don't know. It counts as nourishment. I'm going to buy all of it and see what happens in terms of how much we have for Jahanka. I just want to get that done so we can finish that mission as well. And it's by the monastery anyway. We will need to sell some food shortly, I think, because we've got far too much. We'll always haggle the price. We've got plenty of money, so buying the meat doesn't matter. And it's quicker than going out and hunting hares. Obviously, we're not increasing our hunting seal, but...
Well, now, a little more, and we'll shake on it.
I want it, if it says 100, we'll go straight there and hand it in.
That's a sum I can live with.
Didn't say anything. Oh, there we go, 59. It's not enough. Is there anywhere else we can buy meat from? I don't think there's any meat on the horse, while I think about it. I'm pretty sure there isn't. Mushrooms. No. Okay, we still need some more meat if we can.
Our Lord's tasty.
But we need to do this before it goes off. That's the other problem. And that's what happened last time. We had enough meat, but it went off, and then can't do anything. They're only going to have vegetables, aren't they? Yeah. I'll sell her the 2 apples and the cheese. I don't know if the dog meat doesn't count because it needs cooking. To be fair, it might be worth trying to cook it first. So we'll sell her those. It's not worth much money, but we always try and haggle just to increase speech.
Let's talk about the price.
But I'd rather not something honest that goes off. I'd rather we only keep the dried stuff, just because everything goes off so easily, and dried stuff doesn't go off.
Drop the price a bit more.
We only went down by 0.1. She's down to 1.5. It's not that big a deal.
I'll go for that.
I don't know where else to get meat from while we're here, because that's what we need. We're heading back towards over towards the monastery anyway. It's not like we're going out of our way. Does the owl house have anything for us? The lodgings actually might have some meat, to be fair. Bacon. I don't know. It's what counts. Cooked hare will count. This is going to end up costing us a fortune, I'm sure. Okay. I don't know if bacon counts. We may end up having to sell the bacon and stuff back, to be fair. But this is probably not the ideal way of doing this mission, to be honest. 278 grosh on salami. Chuck that in, smoked sausage. Yeah, there's probably a better way of doing this, and that's going hunting yourself. Okay. 355. We'll haggle it a little bit.
Let's talk about the price.
And then we'll head straight to the monastery, because I think that'll be enough to hand in. 320.
Since it's you.
Does mean we spend a lot of money on a load of food that we're just going to give away. But money's not been an issue for a while, because we keep selling the gear when we fight, so it's not the end of the world. Right, we have enough. We do have enough. I need to transfer something to the horse, though, because we can't run. And I would like to be able to run at this point. So let's quickly chuck our sword. That won't be enough, will it? We've got 60. Is that 63 arrows? It is. Let's get rid of 50 of those. Still not quite enough. Dagger? No. Piercing arrows. We're so close to getting enough. Sword. There we go. It's only so we can actually run. Right, we'll go and see Jahanka at the monastery. And then we'll go back to the inn to see if we can find this Carl. Then hopefully find a way into the monastery for the main story. So we're going to try and focus on that. But I just wanted this mission out the way. It's then done. Something we've tried to do for a little while now and not been able to. There is one bit of armour that out of hours it isn't fixed. Only because we need to see a tailor for it. But it's not the end of the world. It's a cheap bit of the armour, to be fair, anyway. Where's the bridge? I think it's here. Yeah.
Yeah.
And to be fair, we could go to the baths and we'll probably get it fixed there, to be honest. Right, we're going to see Jahanka, hand in the meat, and then we'll tell her there's nothing else we can do to help. And then potentially that's another mission completely finished.
Yeah.
And then it's finding Carl. Although we might need to sleep first because it's getting night time. Although there's more chance possibly of finding him at night anyway, to be fair. But yeah, this mission we've tried to do for a while now, so it'd be nice to get this out of the way. We are trying to complete the side missions as and when we can. It's just they take so much time and they're everywhere. We're still waiting for Mirhod to change after we gave them the cure that we think is right. We obviously don't know for sure that it is. Right, where is she? There she is.
Greetings, Henry.
Okay. I brought some meat.
I brought some meat.
I'll get to pick what I'm giving her, do I? I'm guessing I've got to give everything that's cooked. I don't know how much I need to give her. So, okay. Bacon. Okay, bacon counts. Hare, horse meat, mutton, pork, venison, dog meat, salami, sausage, roast duck, and then 2 lots of dried meat, and that's 100. There we go, job done.
Thank you, Henry. Rich food will definitely help.
And then there's nothing more I can do.
How are the sick and wounded faring? I don't think there's anything more I can do for them.
I know. And you helped the
Reputation
best you
gained.
could. All we can do now.
So we did
is
enough
pray
to
for the souls
satisfy
of
it.
the departed. Good luck then.
Main level improved, put new perk point available. That actually worked out really well for us in the end, to be fair. And mission complete in God's hands. Nice. Okay. Let's just go out of here a second. So we gained a new main level for doing that. I'm just glad it's out of the way. Dog lard we need to sell. Anything here that goes off we want to sell, we won't keep. The lard stays forever. So that's not the end of the world. But dog lard goes off. So we want to sell that really. Well, we don't actually have to sell it. We could just chuck it in the fire, to be fair. We need to be 86 currently. We also need to sleep shortly. I was thinking of saying, we put our sword on the horse. I want to make sure it's always on us. So we need to move that back. We did send a load better. 107 arrows there. At some point we need to sell some arrows then, because we got 107 arrows. I don't know how we managed to get so many, to be fair. Right. So that's that done. We don't need to make any potions. Level, we need to check level, don't we? Because we went up. So main level went up. So we've got new skills to look at. We're now level 14. Yeah. So anything else that only we got via going up level 14. There's lots of stuff here. I just don't know if it's worth us having. So that's all the skills unlocked then, actually, to be fair. So what do we have with it? A lot of the things, you lose things. So it's not worth having, I find. Infamous, low reputation, scholar. But we lose warfare and strength. Handsome, but we lose strength for that one. Juggler. Gain agility, you lose speech. Gain speech, but lose strength. Gain stealth, but lose strength. Gain strength, but lose charisma and speech. That's what I mean. I don't know. I suppose this one's the only bonus. In towns and villages in their immediate vicinity, you have a bonus. We have a bonus outside of villages. We don't lose anything for that. That's the thing. The worse the bed, the better you sleep. Stamina generates at night. Manly odor. Yeah. Scalp 3 we've already got. The only thing maybe then is Burger or Savage. So we gain strength, agility, vitality, and speech inside villages and outside them, or we gain it in the wilds. I suppose in the wilds is probably better. So it means when we're attacked, I think that's the best one to have. So let's take that perk. So outside towns and villages we gain. So when we're attacked, we'll have a bit more strength on us, really. In terms of anything else, there's nothing else at the minute I think would help us. Right, so we need to head back down to the inn because we're trying to find this Carl who's joining the monastery. We can also sell the food that will go off to the innkeeper if need be as well. We did a little while back gain the skill to carry more as well. So we are kind of, I think, maxed near enough of what we can carry ourselves. I don't think there's any more upgrades for carrying stuff currently, or that we've seen, so I don't think we'll gain anything else in terms of how much we can carry, so we need to be aware of that. The horse does have 4 saddlebags as well, so I don't think that can be upgraded either. Right. Carl is meant to be here. We just need to find him. We don't have to pay for the bed, we've paid for that long term now, so that doesn't have to be worried about. We have spoke to a few townsmen. I don't know who we've already spoke to.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No. God be with you.
Okay, we know the guy in white isn't Carl. What about this guy?
God be with you.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
How many times are we going to ask people before we find the guy? Vitus, that's a townsman there.
I'm at your service, sir.
I don't think we've actually spoke to him.
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
No. We know the guy in white isn't. Over here, that's the innkeeper. I think I spoke to them as well, to be fair. Innkeeper, we can quickly sell the lard and stuff to. We know he's not Carl, we've already asked the question. The nice thing is not having to pay for bed anymore, to be fair. Has he got any books for us to buy? I don't think he will have, but just in case. No, he has got to save your snaps, so we can make that. That's not the end of the world. Right, we want to sell dog lard because it goes off. Anything that goes off, we tend to not have. I just don't think it's worth keeping on us, to be fair. I think that's everything, isn't it? Wine and spirits last forever as well. So it's just that. We're not going to gain massively from it, but it's just a little bit, just to get rid of our inventory and save some space.
We can try it.
Right. I don't know who this Carl is. And that's who we need to find.
What do you say to this?
To get inside the monastery.
I'd almost shake on that. Almost.
Again, this is just increased reputation anyway.
Got it for you
Right.
here.
I don't think it's that sack. I think we've already spoke to both of those. What about inside? That's the tavern builder we've already beaten up once. Farmhand. I don't think that's going to be him.
What happened to you? You look like you've been assaulted.
They say that sometimes. Do you want something?
Do you want
What's
something?
that?
I do. And you look like the kind of fellow who knows a thing or two and wouldn't mind a bit of work.
So this guy's
It's
got a
not
mission
entirely-
for us.
Well, honest.
I don't know what though. What's it about?
What's it about?
I'm looking for someone who knows how to dip her pockets. For
Dip a pocket, steal basically.
reward, of course.
You're lucky you met me.
Lucky for you that I happened along. Who do you want me to rob?
I don't plan on
It's a
doing it
farmer
straight
who
away,
lives in the
if at all.
captain's yard. He made a killing supplying vegetables to the monastery. I worked for him for a while, but then he threw me out without even paying me for my labour. I'd like you
Okay.
to steal the groschen he owes me. And also a pouch containing an amulet he got from
So
the
he
girl.
was wrong. So in doing
He's
this
as
is to
superstitious as
right
an
a
old
wrong,
crowbar.
essentially.
So when he realises he's lost it, he'll have a fit.
Sounds easy enough.
It ain't quite that easy, otherwise I'd handle it myself. That fucker don't trust no one, and he's always looking over his shoulder. If you
Okay.
manage to
It's
nick
nice
his
to have the
pouch
mission
and
on
his
us. We'll
coin,
do it at some point or try to.
keep the groschen as a reward.
Okay, I'm guessing he's
You
not
wouldn't be
Carl.
by any chance?
No.
And we are going on the basis that he is telling us the truth when it comes to him not
I
being
hope I can
paid.
be of help to you, Knight.
We don't know if actually he's
You
telling the
wouldn't be
truth.
Carl by any chance?
As we
No.
found that quite a lot. People tell us one thing, actually the story turns out to be slightly different. One of
God
these
save
must be
you.
Carl.
What can I do for you?
Who is it?
You wouldn't be Carl by any chance?
No.
Nope.
Take care.
No Carl.
If you drink any more, you'll need help walking out of here.
Got it for you.
And where should
That's
I be
Guardian
walking
Manfred.
to? One ale.
Good day to you. What do you need?
We did, so he's the master. Is he the master engraver? He's definitely not Carl. We know that. What do we got here? Oh, Carl! We found him. This is Carl.
Service, Sir Knight.
Oh, you Carl.
Carl by any
Finally. I didn't realise his name would show up.
Why do you ask?
I thought we
I've
wouldn't
heard that
know
you're
until we
bound for
actually
the
spoke
monastery.
to him.
Yes, it's true. But I've convinced my faithful guardian, Manfred, to give me a few more days of freedom. Mind you, he won't let me visit the brothel. So
So we need to
instead,
get
I'm devoting
his.
those days to
I think his
demon
pass,
drink.
essentially.
With whom do I have the honor of speaking?
My name is Henry.
Pleased to meet you, Henry.
Okay, what if I entered the monastery instead of you? Let's have a drink. Can we speak in private? I don't know if we need to get him drunk first. Let's ask the question, I think.
What if I entered the monastery instead of you?
I would give you your weight in gold, if I had any. But Manfred there, my guardian angel and caretaker, has all the coin, and he never takes so much as a single
So he doesn't want to go in.
If you help me get rid of him...
We need to get rid of Manfred.
He's been listening to us the entire time.
So what? Listen, friend, let's raise a glass. Manfred here's a sleepy old goat. We can talk once he dozes off. Please,
Okay.
get rid of him for me, any way you can. May the Lord watch over
Right, we need to get rid of the guardian so we can speak to Carl. How do we get rid of Manfred? Other than getting him drunk. Are you Manfred the Young
You're
Lord's
Manfred,
guardian?
the young lord's guardian?
Indeed I am. Why?
I have a message from the young lord's father. Will you let's have a word in private? Care for a drink. Care for a
You must
drink.
have a mighty thirst. Waiting here with him for days, just watching him get drunk, and not having a sip yourself.
There's no doubt I'd enjoy a drink. Heaven knows I deserve it. But if I dull my senses...
Can we convince him to let us look after him, essentially?
Rogue will surely get up to mischief.
So let's drink together. And if you start to feel unwell, I'll keep an eye on him. Like you said, you deserve some fun.
I can see you're
Success.
a reliable lad. So what shall we have to drink? And while we're at it, why not have a little game? Take care now.
Right, we've got to play dice with him as well. We have got some special dice. I don't know when we gained these, but we did. Playing die loaded in favour of even numbers. A blessed die, playing die consecrated to Holy Trinity in the hope of falling on 3. I can't remember the rules, in all honesty. That's even numbers.
What's the hold up? Hey!
Let's select that. I don't know if that's what we want, though. Confirm.
Why oh why did I ever agree to this? I'll lose my shirt again.
Like a bite to eat.
We need to hold the same numbers, don't we, if I remember correctly? But there aren't 1s and 5s important. Yeah, 1s and 5 give us 100. We take the 150, roll again.
I'm dying of thirst here.
It's first to 3,000.
It's no big deal.
Okay, we bust.
didn't
You have
much
to, if you
anyway.
need to take your score, otherwise you'd lose it if you don't get another score on your second roll. You get under 1,000. I've got 1,000 there. Please miss. Bust. I took the 5.
Satisfied?
Is he stopped? Yeah, 1,050 got in his first go.
You're off to a good start.
We're not off to a good start at all. I think we may have picked the wrong dice. 400 there. First to 3,000. I think we're going to lose this. He's going to stop. No, he's still going. We need him to bust. No, you got a 5 and a 1. There you go. 650. How's he still going when he had no dice left? Or does he go again? He goes again. Okay, this is not going well. I don't know what happens if we lose. Losing may not be a bad thing. The idea is we need to get him drunk and away from the young lord so we can take his place at the monastery. Beating him would be handy, I think, though. We got 3 4s. Gives us 400. I don't think the 3s give us anything. 5, 450. We'll score and pass. We need some points. We need him not to get any points. 500 there. Wow.
Your turn.
This is not going to plan at all. Probably should have used some of the other dice that we had, to be fair. We have 3 5s. That's 500. So let's do that and let him go. I don't want to risk busting again. But yeah, I think we probably should have selected more of our funny dice. He's already won.
A bit of luck.
There we go. He beat us.
I've
Okay, he's drunk.
had enough.
Losing didn't matter. He's drunk.
You wouldn't drink today.
Invisible.
Silence.
Over here, a beer.
I'm going to sleep.
Hey, I'm dying of thirst here.
Here's a few coins.
Right, he's leaving. How are we for food? 85.
Is that clear?
Couldn't you give me more? This isn't even enough for a toothless whore.
It's enough for beer. Good night.
Right, we wanted to, if he leaves, brilliant. We can then speak to Carl ourselves.
Coming.
Just need Manfred to leave. So then definitely wait until he leaves to make sure. But yeah, giving him a game, losing, he drank, brilliant, he's off.
And good health.
Right, let's talk to Carl.
Manfred's taken care of, just as you wanted.
Thank God. He won't let me out of his sight for a second, and he's itching to get me in the monastery so he can head back home.
So how do we get in instead of him? Why are you being so... We might as well ask all the questions, learn as much as we can.
Like every lusty young lad,
I want to
I'm
know,
fond of
obviously,
fair
how do we
mates,
take his
but
place?
I got
That's
too
the
fond
question.
of one, and let's just say she was, indisposed for 9 months.
But they don't send
So
you
she
to the
got
monastery
pregnant.
for that.
They do, when it's the daughter of the Lord of York.
Oh wow, he got the Lord of the Thief's daughter pregnant.
Shit is putting it mildly. The Lord of Bookover was less than pleased. He knows he'll never marry off his daughter now, so he gave father a choice. Either pay him 1,000 groschen in compensation, along with my balls on a silver platter, or pay 1,000 groschen and put me away somewhere no one will ever see me again.
Wow. Why is your guardian with
Why
you
does your
constantly?
guardian never leave your side?
So I don't run away. Of course, I'm free to walk around, but he watches every step I take and won't stop until I'm behind the monastery walls.
Well, he's not watching you now.
What good is that to me when he has all the money, and even my saddle and riding cloak under lock and key?
Oh, I don't think we've got to sneak into his room. Why don't you run away?
Just run away.
Bare-arsed. What the hell would I do?
I've got a feeling we need to go inside the room and get his
That
gear.
old bastard's even taken my cloak. He
And I'm
has
rubbish
me in
at
the
picking
palm of
locks.
his hand.
But there are poor people everywhere, and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose between hunger and poverty on one hand and the monastic life on the other, I'm afraid the monastery wins.
I think we've got to go and steal. Which I don't mind doing, we haven't done much of it.
I'd be gone faster than lightning, and no one would ever
That's
see
the thing.
me again.
Yeah, steal the guy. So what if I entered the monastery
What if
instead of
I
you?
entered the monastery instead of you?
What? Voluntarily? You don't look like someone who'd want to spend the rest of his
I think we
days
still
on
got to
his
go and
knees
steal the stuff.
praying. Well, that's your problem. You can only enter the monastery if you know how to read and write, and if you have a special writ from the abbot. That's a letter confirming they know who you are and that they've accepted.
Well, we can read and write,
So
that's
you give
fine.
me your writ. I'll just tell them I'm you.
Manfred has the writ. You'd have
Okay, so we need to get from him.
but
Okay,
he
so
only
we've got to go and
puts it
steal the
down
writ
when he
and the
sleeps.
stuff
So
for
I'll steal
Carl
it,
as
and
well.
You can disappear.
Disappear? Bare-arsed. What the
Yeah,
hell would I do?
we need the money and
I
stuff
don't
first
know
as
how
well.
to work. I have no money, and that old bastard's even taken my cloak.
This may go badly
He
wrong,
has me in the palm of his hand.
but we shall
But
try
there
our
are poor
best to get it
people
done.
everywhere, and they get by somehow.
If I have to choose,
Obviously, this is the same conversation we've already had, so we'll skip that.
That's all then.
So we know Manfred's asleep. He's in the third room. And we need to get in there and steal everything. We do need to save before we do it, because if we fail, I don't know what happens. So we'll quickly drink a saviour snaps. We can't sleep because we need to do this before he wakes up, essentially. I always forget to actually hold it. I always just press it. Right. We've got a new level in drinking. Manfred's room is here. Now I'm assuming it's on him. Right, there's Manfred. Pickpocket. I can knock him out, it says. If we knock him out, does that mean then we don't have to steal from him that way? Let's knock him out. It just saves us pickpocketing. I'm not going to kill him, but it saves them to try and pickpocket him. Right, loot. The writ. I don't want his sword or anything. Manfred's purse. Okay, the only thing we haven't got is the other guy's cloak. So I'm assuming that's in a chest here somewhere. No. Was that everything we needed to steal? That's the monastery bit. That's King Silver. Where's the... Well, we need to find the mission to do with getting him his stuff. Because I've got a feeling we need his cloak. No. 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 Is that it? I'm sure there's more to it. You know, that's the one from the farmer. Maybe that is it. Maybe we don't. I thought we was going to help him escape, but I'm not sure we do. There doesn't need to be another mission to help him. I thought there would be, but I don't think there is. So if that's the case, then we've got what we needed. Yeah, doesn't seem to be an extra mission to help him escape. So we've got the writ. I think we need to sleep first, though. Or do we just go in there now? What we like energy-wise? 90. I think we try and get inside now. Although, I'm not sure it'll allow us to, will it? I think we need to sleep first. We might as well read while we're here as well and study. But I think we need to do the sleep first because it's night time and then we know when they'll let us in. Is my thinking. Right. What books do we have while we're here? So Manfred's purse is stolen. We can go and give that to the boy before we sleep, actually. Let's go and give that to Carl, the money. Because then he can leave, can't he? Can't see where anything is because it's night time. Right, Carl should be back inside. We give him the money. Because that's all he wanted, his cloak and stuff, but we're not fussed about that. Just want to give him the money at least. And then he can leave. I've got what you need.
Excellent. Give me the purse. You can do as you like.
So he's going to leave now. We've got the writ. Give him all the purse. I'm not fussed about that. It's only 50 groschen.
Good luck, no matter what you plan on doing with those monks. Best be on
he says we've got to go there now.
He's been robbed.
And what are you going to do?
Get my things together and disappear. I want to be as far away as possible before that old man even knows I'm gone.
Well, we knocked him out, so he should be away for a while. We have to go now, though. Do we need to eat? Let's eat while we're here. And then we'll head straight to the monastery there. My concern was the fact that everyone's going to be asleep. So I weren't sure they'll let us in, but we need to head there now. Where's our torch? So we can actually see what's around us. So we need to head to the monastery now. Because we can't afford 4 Manfred to wake up, essentially. Because he will probably tell them he's been robbed and it's not real, so we need to do it now. Alright, we've got about 35 minutes left today, so hopefully we can get this bit done. And this is all about trying to convince a group of people that are arming people in the region to allow us into their group so we can find out where their camp is and who's in charge. That's the whole point of doing this. It all leads to that, to getting them to trust us, essentially. Okay. Have a quick look at the map of the monastery. We should be able to see how we get in here. So through this gateway on the left-hand side, there should be someone to talk to. My only concern was everyone would be asleep, but we might get away with it because we've got the writ on us. So this door here. Yeah, that's who we need to speak to. Although we're not meant to be in his room. Come here. I need to talk to you. It won't let us talk to him. Yeah, I can't talk to him.
No sign of anyone. God knows what it was.
Right, he's gone back to sleep again. So we can't do it now. He said to do it now, but he's asleep and it won't let us talk to him. So we need to sleep somewhere too, really. Or at least rest. I don't know whose bed this is. But I'm going to sleep here. I don't know whose bed it is. But we'll sleep until the morning. Nobody's been woken up. It means someone whose bed it is has just turfed us out. Yeah. Right, we'll sit and wait instead. Although we'll study, might as well study first, to be fair. He won't speak to us till the morning, it seems, annoyingly. We were trying to do it before, obviously, Manfred woke up, but it won't let us do it. So we'll try and study first. Marathon, we need Vitality, that's already done. That's reading level. Maintenance, we're not level 10, I don't think. What are we currently maintenance? We're 7. Okay, so we can't read that book because of that. We can do primer, though. Might as well use the time effectively at the end of the day. Our energy will go down, but it's not the end of the world. Just got to keep an eye on it so it doesn't go too low. But there are things we can drink and stuff to get it back up. But yeah, instead of just waiting here, at least we're doing something with the time. And then we need to go and speak to the guy who was asleep, and hopefully he'll let us into the monastery. And then we need to find Pious and basically convince him to leave with us voluntarily, I think. Because we're not to kill him. We've got to take him to the bailiff instead. But we do need items off him. We need where the money is, and we need an amulet as well. Firstly, we need to get into the monastery. That's the first point of call. Okay, we need to reach a new level in reading. Perfect. That book can now be sold when we get a chance. I don't think there's anything else. Sharp as a knife we can't use yet. Loads of treasure maps as well. We need to have a proper look at them at some point, but not whilst we're in the middle of doing something else. My only concern with this is obviously losing our weapons and stuff when we go inside. That's my only concern. Hopefully we won't. Let's take the torch off and put the shield back on. Right. He should hopefully be awake now. No, he's still asleep. Basically, got to wait for him to wake up. That's all we've got to do. Because once he wakes up, we can give him the writ. Hopefully, he lets us in. So what time does he actually wake up is the question. But all good for actually trying to get in there and then. Once he's asleep, he won't talk to you. And we've got to hope Manfred isn't awake yet. We knocked him out instead of stealing, to be fair. Oh, he's not in there anymore. He's actually got up and gone. So he is now all the way over there. Annoyingly. So is he already in the church, effectively, or is he just outside? says he's over this way. Oh, there he is. Okay. I'm the novice Carl. I'm expected.
I'm Carl. I'm supposed to enter as a novice.
We expected you sooner. Weren't you supposed to come here with your guardian? It's been so hectic lately, people will keep turning up out of the blue.
Try to find out who came before me. He got drunk, couldn't get up. I'm here, aren't I? Let's try and find out who came before us, because obviously that's
He
important.
gave me the papers and left me at the gate. You must be used to that, though. I'm not the first novice here, am I?
But that wasn't very considerate
Success?
of him, was it? It's been so hectic here lately, novices arriving one after the other. The last one didn't even have a letter, and you'd think his backside was on
Okay,
fire.
didn't have a letter. That's Pious, I think.
Shoulder.
You took him without the letter? You didn't find that suspicious?
My guess is he wanted to hide from someone. But he's a priest and knows how things work in the monastery. So there was nothing to prevent him
Yeah, I think
from
that's
being
Pious he's
accepted,
talking about.
At least temporarily. You're a different case, though. Are you able to read?
Yes.
Naturally. I wouldn't be here otherwise.
So if you haven't got your reading skill up by then, you wouldn't be allowed in.
Saint Benedict and renounce forever the temptations of this world?
Yeah.
I am.
Then you must rid yourself of all your worldly possessions. Sell them or give them to the poor and
I
needy.
don't want to give all my gear away.
You may not enter this place burdened by worldly goods. Inside the gatehouse is a trunk in which you will find monk's robes. Put away all your possessions and dress yourself in the habit. Then you may rest.
So if we put ourselves in there,
while I go and see the prior
gear in there, do we lose it?
for your acceptance. Take care now.
Okay. I don't want to lose all our gear. Put away your already goods and we need to put on the monk's clothing. I'm hoping by putting that in there we don't lose it all. Although I could just transfer it to the horse. Because I don't want to lose all our armour. Because our armour's really good. I could transfer at least all the armour to the horse. That might be worth doing. Is it in here? Yeah, that's the chest.
Strange feeling being without all of that. I didn't realise how much I'd grown used to it.
Oh, okay. I shouldn't have done that. I should have transferred her stuff first.
Everything's prepared. It's time for you to take your vows.
Do I really have to wear this?
You'd better get used to it.
I've not seen Henry's face in ages because obviously all the armour. My only concern is I've just lost all my gear. Which we spent ages getting. But it's really good. I really hope not. I should have transferred to the horse though. That would have been so much better. But at least we're in. What's the name? We need to steal it all back or something. Few people looking at us a bit weirdly. So the people in white are novices. And one of them is Pious. I think it's the one looking away. Would be my guess, the one in the middle. He looked different to the others. A bit shifty.
Brothers in Christ, we have gathered here today to welcome a new novice into our midst. Dear brother, forget your former life and embrace your new vocation in the community of the monks of St. Benedict.
Obviously we're not really joining. This is all a ploy.
Obedientia, obprobria, the service of God, obedience, and endurance of all discomfort. These are the cornerstones and succor of our order, which on this day shall become your own. Suscipe me, Domine, secundum eloquium tuum, et viva
secundus me, ab expectatione mea.
Suscipe me, Domine, secundum in loquium tuum vivam.
Obviously, he's pretending, but yeah,
Et non
he doesn't know the words.
confundas me ab expectatione.
It is in Latin, to be fair.
Accept your new name, Brother Gregor, and wear it with honor. Welcome, brother.
I think we're in. Right, keep an eye on the dark-haired guy in the middle. I think that's Pious. Just because of how shifty he was. Although, I think we've got to find him. Monk trophy achieved. I think we can guess what that's for.
I am Antonius, a novice like you.
Let's double check.
I've been instructed to guide you around the monastery and tell you what you can expect and what your duties will be.
So, monk, become a monk. Obvious one, really. Right, we'll find out which one of the novices is Pious. Kill Pious or hand him over to justice. We're not killing him. We already know this. We're not a killer. Thanks for prompting me during the rite.
Thanks for helping me out during the ceremony. I had no idea what.
Ignore the objective failed the tourney. That's available all the time.
Latin, do you?
But that doesn't matter.
Don't worry. Work in the scriptorium will teach you fast enough. Why exactly are you here? Was it your choice? Or did someone force you?
Kind of our choice and kind of not. I wanted to become a monk. The monastery is the easiest path to education. I'm being punished. Easiest path to education.
It was my choice. For a common lad like me, it's the easiest way to get an education and do something worthwhile with my life.
It looks like we're both here for the same reason. I think we'll get along.
Okay, so us and Antonius might get along. Tell me something about yourself.
Would you tell me something about yourself?
I'm a novice and I'm here because I'd make a poor merchant. I like books and I want an education. Although I must say, so far the monastic life's been quite unexpected.
Unexpected? Okay.
Let's go then.
Let's have a tour.
Good. But before we do, here's a letter directly from the prior telling you all your regular duties from tomorrow onwards. Make sure to read it this evening so you know how things work. Right, we can go now. Follow me closely. I'll explain everything as we go.
Right, we've got to follow Antonius.
Remember one word. Discipline. It's your job to work and pray. You serve the Lord now, not your own bodily needs.
Okay, so our bodily needs aren't important. We're here to work and pray.
Peace be with you.
Brother Librarian. He keeps stopping, which is a little bit annoying. Monk there. Where are you going?
This is the way to the dormitory, where we all sleep. You'll find a free bed there, which is now yours.
By the looks of it, we've actually got to be a monk for a little while.
The monastery taught me to appreciate sleep. You rise before dawn every day. Takes a bit of getting used to.
Okay. One of the other novices is there.
This is the garden, a place for silent contemplation and meditation. Centuries ago, this monastery was founded by the most esteemed of brothers, Saint Procopius. His earthly remains can be found in a cave under the monastery, and his spirit wanders the corridors at night, punishing any misbehaving novices.
There's an alchemy bench
So
here as well.
beware.
It was trying to frighten us a little bit there.
Here are the frattery and scriptorium, together with the library. These are the places where we work. Ora et labora. Pray and work. As a novice, you must always listen to your superior brethren. And above us monks are the prior and the secators, who punish every infraction. You'll know them by the canes they carry. Do what they say.
So anyone with a cane we need to listen to.
This is the refectory, where we come together to eat. During meals, you must be silent. Only one brother reads aloud from the rule of Saint Benedict.
The rule is the only law we recognize, with the exception of those from God himself. If you break any of its swift punishment. But I've already told you about the circuitous.
Right, where are we going now? Library?
The library. The pride of our monastery. A trove of learning. We don't just read books here. We also copy them. You, too, will learn how.
Why are they copying them?
And that's all. Today you are still free from duty. But tomorrow you begin work like the others. If you need anything, ask any of the brothers. We will be glad to help you. And I recommend you get to know the other novices. You already know me. Then there is Siskin, Yodok, and Lucas.
Thanks for showing me around.
Oh, he didn't mention the other novice. I'm not going to tell him about the search of Pious. I think that's bad. I'm looking at some block pics. I have a few questions.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who's in charge?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Truthfully, everyone except us. But officially, Abbot Peter. And soon enough, someone else. As if it mattered. Our life will still be work and prayer.
I see.
Are there rifts?
Are there any rifts between the brothers?
The more information we have, the better.
From
That's
the
the
moment
thing.
talk began about electing a new abbot, it's been like a hornet's nest here. Strange you haven't noticed.
Electing the
Tell me
abbot?
something about electing the abbot.
Abbot Peter is old. When he dies, they'll have to select a new abbot from amongst the brethren. The candidates are John and Nevlas. And if you ask me for my opinion, Nevlas is definitely the right man. Unfortunately, no one cares about my opinion.
Yeah, the more we know, the better it'll be when we get to any conversations with people. We'll know kind of more about what to say. Life
Tell me
here?
something about life here.
Work, prayer, as if you didn't know. We serve God, and that's the central truth of our lives.
Who's
What are
responsible
the
for what?
roles of the various monks here?
Someone takes care of the library, someone else the garden. The abbot supervises everyone, and in his absence, the prior. But it's the circators you should worry about. They're the brothers who'll make sure we observe the rules.
So they're the ones that will cane us,
They can be
essentially.
quite strict. So if you want to avoid getting punished, always act righteously and do your duties honestly.
Okay. We can tell him about... I don't think we should tell him about our search. We've already asked who we would elect. I don't want to ask a lot of picks. I think it's a bad idea. So, we're done with him. Quest-wise, it tells us to go and sleep, essentially. In the cloister, get to know the other novices, go to bed. Let's take that off and put that on. So we need to get to know other novices and go to bed as well. Let's go downstairs. So we need to find the other novices. Obviously we need to find Pious as well. Anyone in here? No. I'm assuming they're in the dorm. Monk. Although, actually saying that, is that where we're meant to be going? Go to bed. Where's the other part of the mission then? We'll talk to the monk.
To Christ, brother.
I'd like to ask you about something.
I'd like to ask you something about the monastery.
Who's in charge?
Who's in charge of things around here?
Abbot Peter is the administrator of the monastery, but you won't see him. He's always traveling, and on top of that, he's old and infirm. Perhaps the good Lord will bless him with many more years of life.
And what happens when the old abbot dies?
Then we elect a new one.
Candidates.
Candidates to be the new abbot?
I don't know
Yes,
why the
there
candidate's
are.
important, but everyone's going to be
Brothers
talking about it.
John and Nevlas,
So actually
close
knowing about it
connections.
probably would be good.
Since the brothers began talking about them, there's only been strife in the monastery. On one side are brothers who'd like to see John as abbot. On the other, those who support Nevlas, and they seem to be capable of fighting about it forever.
Tell me about John.
Tell me about John.
John is the Circator and the oldest brother here. It would be only natural if he took the crozier from Peter. He has experience, merit, and composure. He'd lead the monastery wisely.
I'd like to
Nevlas.
know about Nevlas.
Nevlas manages
I
the
do think the more
monastery
information we have, the easier it will be to actually do what we need to
He doesn't have
do.
the most experience, but his drive and heart are pure, his faith firm, and his ideas rational. Although perhaps he's too keen to change our routines here, which many brothers don't like.
He wants to change routines, is it? That's interesting.
Why does it matter so much who wins?
Because the future direction of the monastery hangs in the balance. The younger brothers feel they have to work more than their superior brothers, and that some brothers are more concerned with their own comfort than with worshipping God. The older brothers take a different view. They say the younger monks want privileges they haven't earned, and each side has its own candidate.
So the young monks want Nevlas to win.
I thought politics weren't part
Because
of
it
the
means they
monastic way
won't
of
do as
life.
much work. They'll have more
You're right.
privileges.
But we know nothing besides the monastery, and the abbot's decisions can influence our entire life. Some of the brothers take it very personally.
I do think we need to be careful what we say as well. What's the
Can you
rule
tell
of
me
St.
something
Benedict?
about the rule of St. Benedict?
7 centuries ago, Saint Benedict of
These are the ones we
Nursia
need to
wrote
follow.
a collection of monastic rules, which we still follow today. They're read at every meal. The fundamental precepts are obedience, work, and prayer. We're fully devoted to serving God. The outside world beyond the monastery walls is foreign to us.
Do you never want to know what's going on out there?
And what should be going on? The sky is just as blue and the grass is just as green. Perhaps the rulers change, but the greatest ruler of them all will remain unchanged through the ages.
Okay. Can you tell me about the novices?
What can you tell me about the novices here?
What can I say? You're here to demonstrate your devotion to God and to live a monastic life. After a year, you can make your vows and become a fully fledged brother.
I meant something specific about the brothers that are here.
Oh, sorry about that.
But you know them
Let's have
yourself.
you on him.
Yorick is an odd one, but he's diligent and eager. Perhaps too eager. Siskin is good company, but a bit too worldly for a monk. Antonius is hardworking and will help with anything, but prays less than he ought. Lucas is as quiet as a mouse, and no one knows much about him.
So,
and then we have you.
Pious
About
isn't,
you, I know
unless Pious
nothing.
has changed his name, Pious
Can you leave?
isn't one of the
Well, where would you
novices.
go? You have everything you need here. Anyway, all the doors here are closed and locked tight.
Okay,
no
so
one can get
if we
in or
do
out.
find Pious and try to escape with him, all the doors are locked. That is something we
Who
did
would you
need
like
to
be
know.
the new abbot?
Definitely Nevlas. Although he's young and less experienced, his heart and intentions are pure.
But I wonder if one of the novices changed their name. Did we get given a new name? I don't know if we did or not. Okay, so that's locked anyway. Yeah, so that's the thing to be aware of. There are locks on doors. So even if we find Pious, that's Antonius. It did tell us to go to sleep, didn't it? So we do need to find that. There's another monk there. Oh, we were given. Oh, okay. I didn't see it. This is a dormitory, isn't it? Okay. Where are the novices is the question. There's no one up here. They're the monks. The novices are in white, but I'm not seeing any. Monk's habit. Okay, so that's our bed there. Quest-wise, I think it tells us to go to sleep. Get to know the other novices, go to bed. I'm assuming we just go to sleep. And the next morning, hopefully, we can learn more about the other people. Yeah, let's do that. I'm assuming that's the right thing to do. Whether we know enough, I don't know. We do get up before dawn, we were told. So let's go to 5. Yeah, let's go to 4, actually. I don't want to be up late. We're Gregor, are we? I thought we were Carl. Yeah, hang on. Are we not Carl who came in? We got the writ from Carl, didn't we? We'll have a look again in a minute. I didn't spot our name. Other than saying we were Carl, because that's the name on the writ, I don't remember seeing another name. But it doesn't mean we didn't. I just didn't see it. We've got about 10 minutes or so left, so we'll see how much more we can do. How far through this now are you, Tasco? Because the other day you said we went ahead of you. So how far through are you now? Okay. Is everyone? So it did say everyone got up early. Or that's the rules anyway. Let's have a look at the quest. Oh, you're right. Yeah, completely. I didn't spot that. My name is Brother Gregor, and I'm a monk in Sasau Monastery. What would Pa have said about that? Most likely he'd piss himself laughing. God rest his soul. Anyway, in order not to draw attention to myself, I must dress like a monk, speak like a monk, and behave like a monk. So we need to go to the church for prayer and mass. It said to be up before dawn. That's why I didn't want to sleep that long. And the other monks are here. There's a monk there as well. What I want to do is speak to novices. There's one there. Who's that? That's Siskin.
My name's Gregor, a novice.
So does that mean Pious has changed his name then?
Are you here of your own free will, or is this a punishment? Although it's not important.
Because if our name's changed, you'll play for it. Oh, okay. No worries. What are you playing at the minute then?
You'll see soon enough. Soon enough.
So, Pious has changed his name, and we need to find out who he is. Something about yourself.
Something about yourself.
Look, nothing against you, but I prefer not to talk about my past.
Okay. Are you hiding something?
Are you hiding something? Why are you so reluctant to tell me anything about yourself?
I'm hiding a lousy past that I'd rather forget. I hate to think of all I lost when they stuck me in here. And also because I really hate the question...
Oh, okay, nice. I've seen that. I've not played it. I think I tried on the Switch one of the Monster Hunter games, and I've not played any others. I keep looking at them thinking they do look really good. I'm just not getting into them. I've not had a chance to play them, to be fair.
And, being the youngest, the lot fell on me. I've no head for managing the estate, and they said I'd squander it. Can you imagine? Me, in a monastery. So I took what coin I could from home with me, so I didn't lose out completely.
Okay, so searching for Pious is updated. So this is Pious. Siskin is Pious. So I think the quest are updating. You needn't have come here if you didn't want to. They must have figured out that you robbed them. What will you do next? They must have figured out that you robbed them.
They must have realised you robbed them.
I donated some of the silver to the monastery when I came in, just to piss them off. I can just see my siblings, arguing with the abbot to give it back.
And you stashed away the remainder?
Indeed so.
You needn't have come here if you didn't want to.
But you didn't have to come here if you didn't want to.
No, not if I didn't mind being left to beg alms by the city gate. I had one choice, the monastery or nothing. If it had come to that after my father's death, so be it.
So I think we're right that Siskin is Pious. It seems to have updated. What do we do next?
What's your plan with this treasure?
To get out of here as soon as I can. I'll wait another year or two until my hot-headed brothers cool off a bit, and then I'll take the silver and run off somewhere, far, far away from here.
Okay.
That's all I wanted to know.
Please, keep it to yourself. Especially the part about the coin.
How is he getting no penance for missing mass?
How is it that you don't get any penance for missing morning prayers?
I've paid off the circators to turn a blind eye. And the other monks don't notice as long as you show your face there from time to time. No one's too awake at that
Oh, wow,
time
he's paid them off. Okay. What do you think about the other
I'd
novices?
be interested to hear what you think about the other novices.
Antonius.
Tell me about Antonius.
Oh, if there was a monk I'd recommend as a friend, with of course the exception of myself, it would be Antonius. He has a calm soul, he's easy to talk to, and you can always rely on him.
You can rely on him. Okay.
That's all. Thanks.
I don't know if we do want to ask him other stuff. I don't want to entrust him. I don't think he's the right person to entrust. I'm still curious
curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret. Really, it isn't. I just go and read during services. There's no time otherwise. I mean, at other times I don't get to read what I like. And I keep it under the slab so the others don't find it.
I'll tell the abbot I'll leave you be. Actually, I don't care. I don't know. We could tell the abbot. Could we use that as leverage, potentially? Is more my thinking.
I'll tell the abbot. I'm sure he'll be keen to hear what the monks get up to instead of prayer.
See if we can use it as a reputation lost.
A man pours his heart out to you when you play Judas. How about this for an offer? Say a word
Okay,
about
that was
this
the wrong thing to do
anyone,
then.
I'll wring your neck. Touch anything I've buried here, and you'll get the same. Are we clear?
Right, we messed it up then.
What troubles you?
I don't know if we can get it back.
I'm
Stash.
still curious about this treasure trove of yours.
It's no big terrible secret.
Okay, I'll leave you be.
I'll leave you be. Don't worry, I won't follow you again.
Thank you. And please, Gregor, don't mention it to anyone.
Do we get the reputation back? Probably not, to be fair. Okay. So I'm curious if we want to follow him or not, is my thinking. Because he said he's got a stash, didn't he? What does our quest log say now? A needle in a haystack. Yeah, it doesn't say anything, to be fair. Other than get to know the other. Is he... I don't know if he's pious or not. If we could entrust him with a search of pious, I'm guessing he's not. I can't see anything for the life of me either. Right, we need to go to prayer to fit in. Is there a specific place we need to go? Monk. How do I just pray? I don't know if there's a specific place I'm meant to stand in. I think we're in the right place. It's just, I don't know how we pray. I'm not meant to talk, am I? That's the thing. So I don't want to talk to anyone. In case that's wrong. There's no option just to pray either. I don't know if I wait, maybe? You get to go to the church for prayer and mass. We're in the church for prayer and mass. Am I just meant to wait, maybe? Won't give me an option to do anything else I can see. You ever noticed you didn't want to go? Yeah, see, we've got a couple of games on the go with the channel. Away from the channel, I tend to stick to one. And even though I don't give very much time, to be fair. But yeah, I definitely know that feeling. Right, if we're meant to pray, I can't see an option to do so. Unless we just wait, maybe. We're definitely here. We're in the right place. I thought there'd be an option to pray, to join in, essentially. So let's wait an hour and see what happens. We are out of time. I've just realised the time. Wow, okay, we are out of time today. Let's see if this kicks it in. Yep, that did work. Right, as I say, we are out of time for today. So I think this is where would be the best place to stop. So we've infiltrated the monastery. We're trying to find someone called Pious as part of the way into this criminal gang. They want us to kill him, but Sir Radzig wants us to take him to the bailiff to be interrogated. But we do need his coin. We need to find out where the money is. We need his amulet as well. Currently, we don't quite know who he is. So that's what we need to find out. So we're trying to go through our duties as a novice monk to fit in until we can figure out who it is and where the money is, and also where the amulet is as well. Because obviously you give it your wielded belongings when you first join. But yeah, annoyingly, we are out of time. Luckily, yesterday's game glitch, crash, whatever you want to call it, didn't affect us too badly. We lost about an hour, but we managed to do something different to that. So it kind of worked out for the best, to be fair. It's just annoying more than anything else. Glad you didn't pre-order. Yeah, I've heard quite. So everyone was telling me how good it was going to be, and we obviously have already got stuff voted for on the channel to do. So we weren't planning to do it on release anyway, just because we haven't voted for it, and also we've got other stuff going on. But it was something that was on my radar because people have been talking about it for a while, and whether we were going to do it at some point. But yeah, I'm not hearing good things, to be fair. I was concerned anyway. I think the stuff they released and talked about pre-release, about how big the game was going to be, how much was going to be in it. No game so far that has claimed to be the best yet has ever lived up to it. You know, there were poor examples like Cyberpunk and what that was like on release. And I think a lot of games these days release badly. There's always there's always issues to some degree. So I was expecting problems, and I think I was proven right so far with what people have experienced and what I've seen about it. I didn't mind the actual release. Everyone was complaining yesterday that it didn't release till 10 p.m. Even if you had the physical disc, you couldn't play until 10 p.m. UK time last night. So that wasn't a big deal to me, but a lot of people were complaining. I saw that. But yeah, so far this morning, I've not seen much good about it, to be honest. But then people are going to be very early days. I don't look at reviews either, so I don't know what the reviews are like. But from people I've seen talking about it this morning and late last night, it wasn't brilliant. But then, as I say, a lot of these games release and there's generally problems. For whatever reason, games nowadays can't seem to release and be done. There's always issues, whether it's they've rushed it out or there's glitches that haven't come up in testing, I don't know. The only game currently I'm playing that doesn't seem to have any issues like that is Pocopia, which I got on. Well, I actually bought it for my boy on release. He got bored of it, but I bought it for myself when I saw him playing, and yeah, I'm fully enjoying that at the minute. But then I'm into Pokemon, so it works for me. But yeah, the majority of games when they release don't actually release well. For whatever reason, I don't quite understand it, but they don't seem to. We are out of time today, though. I must apologise for it. We're already finished. 3.5 hours flies. We've definitely made progress, though. We're now infiltrating the monastery. We need to find Pious. Lots more to come and do. But that is it for today and for this week. There is no more streams now for the rest of the week. Next week is a bit all over the place. I need to look into a few things. The DLC to Roadcraft releases on the 24th of March, which is next Tuesday. Hopefully, we'll plan to do that on release. Hopefully, that's what we've been waiting for, which means Expeditions will go on the back burner while we do the DLC for that. KCD will be back on Monday morning, is my plan. My birthday is also next week. I'm not doing anything special for it. We generally don't do a special stream, But I'm also losing Thursday streaming day because I've got the pre-op assessment ready for the surgery on Thursday. So we'll probably stream on Wednesday instead of Thursday. But I've got to work out what we're doing and when. I don't know. We'll figure it out. But a massive thank you guys. Tasco, always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us. The schedule itself will be out on Sunday, as always. It will be 1 p.m. GMT for the scheduled video and 8 p.m. GMT for the live stream community post. Keep an eye out for those on Sunday. If I can get other content done in the meantime, I will try to. I've been struggling massively still. I don't even know if I'll have anything ready for Easter and during the op, and if we can't stream after the operation. So I'm a little bit behind. I'm trying my best. But that is it for today. A massive thank you, guys. Thank you for the likes, the comments, the views, and the conversation. I hope you all have a fantastic weekend, and we'll see you in live stream very soon. Thank you all for watching. Bye bye.